Hey, hello. What's up? Q, how you doing? How you doing? New patch is out. We have to go Anby hunting. Also, I realized I forgot to swap the scene. That's okay. Scuff is part of the experience. Uh, so, like a good streamer, I actually updated the game beforehand, so I don't have to sit here for 10 to 15 minutes. I think I have a couple of pulls left over that I may be able to get her with. Here's hoping. Side story, like the hangouts and stuff? Because I have not finished all those. Let me see. Why am I so tiny? Oh yeah, I was playing League.
Can I have a latte, please? Extra sugar, extra milk.
I think I've done most of the Cunning Hares missions.
Mr. Rob might seem a bit cold and standoffish, but he's actually paying attention, quietly noting down
The movie okay. Let me double check and make sure, because I want to say I've already done it, but I may not have. Oh, game data has been updated. Please log in again. Just kidding. Oh, okay, awesome. Yes, in that case, I will do that. I was like, I think Anby actually is the character that I have the most progress with on like trust events and hangouts and stuff too. Alright, well, while we're here, we're immediately going to Gamba. 2100? Damn, this one actually looks so sick. Alright, right here for sure. Nope. Damn, triple A though. I've seen... Wait, I got Pulchra.
My loyalty lies with the winner.
Yeah, okay. This is also pretty cool. Listen. I'm not a furry, but... Have you gotten her yet? Did I steal her from you? My bad. That's a funny Z drive too.
Looking for intel?
Yeah, honestly, I did want her too. She is extremely cute. That's the wrong cat. You got ripped off. I saw that video that Hoya posted of Pulchra getting a massage, and it apparently got removed from YouTube in certain languages because it was violating the sexual content guidelines. And I was like, damn. I get it, but at the same time, it seems unnecessarily harsh. Vivian? Wait, which one is Vivian? I saw that headline about that shit getting banned, and I was like, I had this thought, and actually also tweeted, I was like, how am I supposed to recommend Zenless to people knowing that it's a good game? Like, I know that it's a good game and I want to recommend it to people, but everyone just thinks it's like that Gooner game with like the furry bait and just the insane jiggle physics. Which it is, but it is also a good game. It's fucking tough out here. Alright, we're gonna do one pulls because I actually do seem to have good luck getting characters on single pulls on this game for some reason. Oh yeah, I've seen Vivian too. She's the little vampire girl. As a fellow pointy-eared specimen, I feel like we would be best of friends. Damn. Nothing yet, but that's okay because there's probably plenty of free polychromes to claim. Alright, so how does one start this new Anby side mission? Do I have to find her somewhere? Do I have to DM her maybe? That one's done. We can do another hangout mission too while I'm at it. Oh, it's an agent story. I see. No, I've clicked through this and now I can't leave. I have to hang out with her. Whatever, I was gonna do that anyways. Order. Okay, this is nice because this is nice and close. Now I'd be scared to start the agent story because like it's right now, I guess. Because there's so many things in this game that like result in time skips. And doing like regular story missions and stuff can do that. Where is she? I don't see her. There we are. You made it. Given the weather today, I'd prefer some light music. What do you think? Sure. She's easy to get along with. What if it was snowing? Let's still go with light music. You just like light music. She's like me, she's a fellow lo-fi appreciator. Or people with similar music tastes also get along well in other aspects. This appears to be true. That was it? That was the entire trust event? Alright, cool. Time to start this shit. There was that first one that I did where I was like, you hang out with her and play at the arcade. And I got stuck in the arcade. I don't know if my game was bugged, but I could not leave the trust event. Echoes of Silver.
I just came back from Waterfall Soup.
We're gonna explore her history as a child soldier. Go to the next day.
What
Oh
happened?
shit, am I missing something?
Did something come up with General Chop?
As part of the hangout or as...
No, nothing really.
okay.
It might not even be a big deal. General Chop just mentioned that Soldier 11 hasn't come to eat noodles at the shop for quite some time.
Does she get a little side quest in this too? I hope she does.
Either.
Maybe she's out.
I'm glad they finally added a female icon. They needed to appeal to all the woman appreciating furries. The guys and the
On a mission?
lesbians.
But even then, she'd still try to reply to messages from you. That's what she did before.
Having said that, I still would consider myself like mostly straight, and Lycon is also bae, so I don't know.
This is starting to worry me now. If only her squad mates were with her.
If I'm not mistaken, you're back to inquire about Soldier 11 again. When was the last time you got some shut-eye? They're closed right now, don't worry. I'm fine. Trigger. Who the fuck is this? And I can't rest until I've confirmed her whereabout. Recently, she keeps getting redeployed and I haven't been able to contact her, which is very unusual. We are colleagues after all, so I thought perhaps you might have some information. You're in luck, however, I want you to promise me something. Don't push yourself too hard, and go get a good night's sleep, for her sake, if nothing else. Oh, that's right, she was. It has been a long time since I've done that. I'll do it for you too, Ray. I know you say that to everyone, but fine, here goes. Someone who looks a lot like Soldier 11 was spotted in Hollow Zero. According to the eyewitness account, she was with some armed individuals who were not Defense Force personnel. One robot and one pink-haired girl. Yeah, she was covering us. She was killing people with the intervention with stopping power and sleight of hand. She was quick-scoping some idiots.
I've got your back.
I have 2 guns, so...
Oh yeah, also I got Evelyn too. I don't know if I've told you that since the last time I played Zenless, but I got her on the banner and I had gotten Astria previously, so I got the Dream Duo. But I still just shove fucking Billy onto all my teams because he's still my goat.
I'm ready to roll.
I'm hoping that the 5-star Anby release is like a prelude to the 5-star Billy release. I saw somebody post some dialogue of Billy like post the Anby questline saying maybe I should go back to my old threads too. I was like, oh fuck yeah, 5-star Billy is coming. Yeah, I would have felt bad if I got one of them and not the other.
You've arrived at the coordinates Ray provided.
I think that was actually the first time where I have spent money on a Hoyo game in like a year. It was to guarantee that I got Evelyn. And then I actually ended up like 3 days later spending money to get Robin and Honkai. Because her banner was about to run out and I don't care too much about any of the characters that are coming up in that.
Over there.
But I was really close on that one and I won the 50-50, so it's chill. Why is the sniper a stun character? I guess it is an electrical sniper. It's more like a really giant 50 caliber taser than anything else. Oh.
Engaging head on.
How'd she do that?
Leave it to Billy.
She's not even released yet, is she? Is she upcoming?
Stand still.
Hold the attack on her? Alright, let me see.
Calibrating.
Oh shit, you can go first person mode.
The target's exposed.
Or no, wait, you can. It's just... what the fuck is this? Can I just do this forever? Okay, damn, he got up. I was like, holy fuck, it's broken, bro.
Adjusting for
We're going back in. Okay, he's used to it now.
Press the advantage.
Alright, yeah, I mean, she plays pretty smooth. It's kind of weird they're releasing 2 stun electrical characters back to back, but I guess they do kind of fit different archetypes. Gotcha. Utility and comboing, that's what we're here for. Wait, really? Oh shit. I didn't know they made her a different class too. Alright, fuck yeah. Tell you everything, you're looking for that woman, right? Ah, shit, I just realized that that's gonna make it harder to fit into my, like... Because I've had a long-term vision for this account, right? I wanted to have one Billy 4-star team, one Billy 5-star team, and then the Astrial Evelyn team. Those would be my 3 teams that I would run. And, the DPS role is spoken for in all of those teams. But granted, it would be forever until I actually like had that, because 5-star Billy's not even out yet. And more than anything else, it probably is just important to reunite the Cunning Hairs rather than like, oh, I'll sit here and metaslave and build a team of 3 exact same type characters for every team. Metaslaving's fucking boring. It's lame. I'm not doing it. Hugo. Wait, which one is Hugo? Oh, that was the gorilla guy, wasn't it? The orangutan? Oh wait, no. That was somebody else. Hugo is, this blonde guy. I actually don't know much about him yet. Which one was the fucking orangutan guy? What was his name? Bellum. Wait, no, that was, why the fuck is Bellum turn? Oh, yeah, okay. I did have it right. They need to make him playable. Did I do that last time too? Look, I have face blindness. Don't flame me too hard.
One shot, one kill.
Although I feel like having face blindness shouldn't apply if it's to somebody who literally is like the only guy that looks like that. I think that is just maybe a symptom of me being just stupid as hell. Oh yeah, that's right. he was dissing the fuck out of him in their fights. Holy fuck, can you guys chill? I can't, in that case, Ladder is just as stupid as I. Holy shit, guy. What is your problem?
Time to pin them down.
Ladder probably just forgets everybody's name, though, because everybody is so much weaker than him. Ow, okay, I walked into that one. He is indeed a loser. When we were doing those, like, that quest line in the Outlands, and we had to fight all of the members of that gang, Moores was kind of a pushover. He didn't really fucking do anything. Polkra and Bellum both at least put up a little bit of a fight. And also they have kind of interesting designs. Moores is just some guy. On top of that, he sucks at combat. Trigger catches sight of Soldier 11. Something is different.
Soldier 11! Damn it. You should have been no match for her. What did you do?
We're just gonna catch Anby running around in here with, like, her original outfit.
Sniper.
And be confused
So
as
you
fuck.
actually can see.
Release her, or else you'll have my bullets to answer to.
Do these change color depending on her
Your
emotion?
friend is beyond help, Sniper. There's no stopping Silver's revival.
Who the hell is that? Also, he kidnapped our girl.
Damn you. Silver's revival. What did he mean by that?
Yeah, because it was red when she was angry just now, and then they went back to blue when she was thinking. It's me. Sorry, could you help me relay a message to the captain when you have the time? Soldier 11 and I will both be using up all of our leave starting today. Going on vacation together without me? Little friend vacation. I'm already racking my brain trying to figure out what I did to upset you. You know it's not like that. I know. Soldier 11, haven't you found her yet? Yeah, please don't tell the captain about this just yet. She's already got enough on her plate. Are you sure you don't need my help? It was the light floaty voice, and why are they, like, in charge in the fucking military? I appreciate the offer, but it won't be necessary. I don't want to kick the hornet's nest. Or all Soldier 11's recent redeployments are also orders from the higher-ups. Then am I the kick or the hornet's nest? I want to be the hornet's nest. That way, you'll think of me whenever you talk about hornets. I just talk about hornets so often. Why would I ever talk about... Never mind. There's something else, too. What, there's more? I want to know, what does Silver's revival mean? Sounds like a new Astrial album. You're so sleep-deprived that you've lost your sense of humor. Silver's revival, or whatever. Want me to ask about it on internet? You're the best. Call me as soon as you have something. I always miss hearing your sweet voice. Whoa, flirting with your coworkers. Oh, stop it, you. Save your sweet talk for someone who actually needs it. Man, I wish flirting with your coworker was more socially acceptable, because it's like... It's fun as long as you're not creepy about it, but nobody knows that you're not being creepy about it, so it's tough. I'm not trying to get HR called on me. He's already reached out to the informant through internet. I wonder who the informant is. A fried chicken burger. Yeah, I saw that too. The Lycan VA I saw was on Twitter, who was like... He was like posting like, oh, it's a shock I've been replaced. I was like... Brother, you're on strike and you weren't even part of the voice actors guild. Like, that was the main reason that everybody was able to do that, was because they were in the voice actors guild. They were, like, basically part of a union. This guy was, like, making his own freelance stand against Hoyo, which I respect. But I don't know how you can be terribly, like, surprised by that, like, outcome. Wow, it's actually not Phaethon, it's somebody else.
Hello.
Is it you? The one who contacted me?
I actually wasn't even aware Soldier 11's voice actress was also on the strike, because I have not heard her character speak a line of dialogue in several months.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, the burger. Sorry, I was starving, so I already finished it.
She eats the hell out of some burgers.
Thanks for coming to meet
Or
me.
without burger.
Long story short, we need to stop Silver from coming back. By the way, What was your name again?
I'll need to see if I can run into Lycan at some point. I want to see what his new voice sounds like. I feel like it would be hard to beat the last guy. He did a really good job.
I hadn't introduced myself. I'm still unsure if I can trust you.
Perhaps I am just resistant to change. Like, I'll get used to something, and then when it changes, I'm not a fan. I was that way when they changed Argenti's voice actor on Honkai. I still think the old guy was probably a little bit better, but the new guy is doing a good job too. The fact that the VA Studio Zenless has AI protection. So wait, Zenless has like carve-out saying that they can use the AI to like replicate voices or copy the voice actors and actresses and stuff? In which case, yes, that is entirely fucked up, and nobody like undergoing a creative project should ever have something like that if they want to be respected by artists that come to work for them. Okay, well, I mean, that's good though, isn't it? Like, the VA studio is protecting its talent from having their voices replicated, like, yeah, so that's good. So what's like the problem you have with it then? Or is that something related to like how it makes it difficult for them to get jobs? I see. Yeah, admittedly, I haven't been keeping up with this on like the micro level. I do not know like the ins and outs of the debates and what each side is asking for. But I feel like that one at the very least is completely reasonable. Like, don't fucking copy my voice. Yeah, that one is a little bit tough to enforce. That's sort of like having like a non-compete clause. And those are going like way out of style. Like, that shit is not turning up in contracts that people sign anymore. Luckily, because that's like a really archaic practice. But I don't know. Admittedly, I'm not too familiar with like the landscape of the voice acting industry and the supply and demand of voice acting jobs. So I'm not sure if that's a reasonable demand to make or not, but just based off of like what it sounds like on principle, that one sounds like that would kind of piss off people that you're trying to get jobs with.
Oh.
I don't know.
Don't take it personally. I'm always cautious.
That one would be really hard to get people to agree to.
Especially someone from Internaut who claims to have intel without any solid proof. But I have to admit, you do seem kind of familiar.
I was in your program. We were roomies in the barracks in boot camp.
Even though I can't see your face, you somehow remind me of a friend. A friend who's in danger.
Her eyes are pink now. She is already in love with Anby.
They've taken her, haven't they?
Wait, how much do you actually know?
Blue is confusion.
I'm just as clueless as you about what's happening, but you might have heard of me. I'm Anby, the former captain of Silver Company.
How old is Anby? She has like done so much shit in her life. Not stated specifically. (17, 19 to 21). It's all speculation. Yeah, I mean, if you know, slander your employer or insinuate things about them, then I also think you probably shouldn't be surprised if you don't get called back into the voice acting booth at some point. That's the main thing with this. Like, if he was like consciously doing all this stuff and trying to quote unquote expose secrets in Hoyo or the voice acting industry as a whole, if he thought he was gonna have his like his own like fucking Oshinoko moment, his own whistleblower moment, then that's one thing. But it seems like he did all this like completely oblivious to the fact that it could potentially have consequences. He just got fired one day and then he was like, whoa. How did this happen? Who could have seen this coming? So wait, they... Well, it is a game made in China. You know, they probably will have, like, you know, some level of priority and favoritizing for the local regions. Also, I think that's, like, where most of their money comes from, too, is China.
So, you're...
What emotion is orange?
Yeah, that's me. I'm the one who died in Soldier 11's place. So you should get why I feel responsible for her.
Would you understand if I say...
Oh, she faked her own death?
Completely convinced?
No worries. I've dealt with even more skeptical people before. Trust isn't...
Is that how... Oh, wait, no. I already have been kind of sort of spoiled on what happened.
We meet inside the hollow?
I know she kind of got, like, left for dead by the... whatever organization it is these guys are. And... never bothered to like come back and correct them that, hey, I'm actually still alive. She's just like out here living her own life now.
Hollow.
I'm not the best with words. Showing you through my actions might be more convincing.
Only like that last little second when she got rescued by Nicole. Should I just watch it now? Probably. Yeah, I can watch the trailer because that shouldn't be any spoilers because this came out before this patch did. Death and rebirth. All right, let's see what happens. Why is this music is so goddamn loud? All right, hold the fuck up.
You just need to see me in battle.
Whatever. We can deal with it for the meantime.
By awakening sequence ready to begin.
Just like Rim.
Rise and shine, Anby.
Yanagi?
Replica number 0, awaiting your orders.
Good girl.
It's definitely not her, but she looks kind of like her.
Data collection complete. Good girl, well done. This is why you're my favorite. Well then, let's move on to the final test.
Damn, so she's basically like Rappa then.
End your own life.
What?
Understood. Replica 0. Following orders.
Her stats are good. Hatch her up and send her to field training.
Wow. That's fucked up. Also, there's actual blood in this.
Just as we expected. You're the only one who...
That's kind of surprising to me.
Anne was right. You are the perfect one. Now, go dispose of number 11. She failed to participate in the operation.
Go dispose of number 11.
Company research is being shut down. We can only keep one.
This is her sister.
Anby, this is an order.
Replica number 0. Are you defying orders?
Anby?
She was about that life though, goddamn.
We miscalculated. A machine without absolute loyalty is worthless.
Good thing we have haven't disposed of number 11 yet.
We'll use her instead. As for the defect, just dump it somewhere.
Oh. Oh. Wait, there's 3 of them. Is the 3rd one trigger?
I have a feeling there's a hidden treasure around here. Whoa. Is this supposed to be my treasure?
I love her little cat face. So who is the 3rd girl then? What the fuck? Maybe she will be revealed at a later date. We gotta get the triplets. Oh yeah, also she's blonde and not silver. She's gold. I must earn your trust. Let's meet in the Hollow. Once you've seen my combat skills, you'll understand what I mean. Holy, so it's quadruplets. All of our silver-haired queens. I hope we get to meet all of them eventually. Or more than 3 as in like dozens maybe. Shit, maybe this was like a whole like platoon of test tube babies. All of them just happened to be silver-haired girls by sheer coincidence. Probably they were all basing it off of like the same like prototype. Like how the Star Wars did the fucking clones and shit. I would never fight with Nicole. It's just, I got caught up in a sticky situation. I don't want to drag the cunning hares into it. The dragging us into it is okay, just not them. Yes. That's not what I meant. I'll help out around the store and I'll bring you the burgers too. Andy. What? You can stay here as long as you want. If you need help, we'll always be there for you. I understand. Thank you. I'd like to rest for a bit now. I have an appointment later that I need to keep. Get some rest. Nicole comes knocking, I can stall her for a bit, but I can't keep it from her forever, you know. I feel like the end of this is gonna be that... Wait, that was it? That was the entire first bit? Just like us talking to somebody? Anby, are you going out? Is there anything you'd like me to bring back? Juice, burgers, milk, or anything? I might pass by a store on the way back from the Hollow. Off to the Hollows again, just like that? I made an agreement with someone. Rest assured, I've already prepared the carrot. I won't need to bother you this time, Proxy. We don't need milk or burgers. We just want you to return safe and sound. Don't worry, I will. In that case... LFG. I guess instead of a 5-star and 4-star Billy team, I could go 5-star, 4-star Anby on the same team. Is that allowed? Would that be breaking the lore? She's in 2 places at once. You're very punctual. Maybe I'll make 5-star Billy a support or a stun character too, actually. That way I can run Anby on one team and then Billy on one team. But then again, it seems like the whole deal with Billy is that he's like holding back his true strength and power, so his deal is probably just that he's gonna just do a fucking ton more damage. Soldier 11 is the same. As long as I've known her, she's never missed an appointment, nor has she ever been out of contact. We'll find her, Trigger. Can I call you Trigger? Please do. I don't have any nicer sounding names. This time, leave the fighting to me. All you need to do is carefully observe my movements. Don't worry, I'll cover you. When I deem it necessary.
Let me take a good look at your movements.
I move so smooth.
Standing by.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was like his deal, was that he was the guy before Lighter was the guy. Like, I would be incredibly surprised if he wasn't also an attack character. So I'm gonna have 3 attack members of the Cunning Hares on my team.
Saw that coming. Adjusting for wind.
I like this a lot.
Almost. Copy that. Unfortunately, the enemy is too weak.
She moves a little bit like
I won't be
Julianne,
able to
actually.
show you my full combat abilities.
Find somebody strong and just beat the hell out of them. What if I just make him use a sword?
Strike me as the type of person who'd say something like that.
I feel like it would be really cool for him to just go melee mode all of a sudden for no reason. I like the idea of Anby being like, watch my skills, and then the whole fight is just this.
I see.
Her standing like 100 yards away with her semi-automatic sniper
You
rifle.
really are that Anby. A person's fighting style is a raw response in life and death situations. It can't be easily faked like a resume or some other physical token.
Oh man, I'm professional at faking shit on a resume.
You and Soldier 11, the way you fight and use ether, it's nearly identical. Incredible.
We're sisters. Assuming that
Orange
sisters
is
means
being
replicas
impressed.
From the same blueprint.
I should start like a notepad file. What do all the different colors mean? So far we have red is anger, orange is impressed, blue is confused. We're gonna be able to log her emotions. We're gonna be able to read her like a book. This is also we can beat her in a hand of poker later and she won't be able to lie to us.
So the rumors circulating in the military about Silver Company, they're really true?
How much have you heard?
Only that Silver Company no longer exists. But biologically creating soldiers in mass quantities, how could that even be possible?
Haven't you ever seen Jurassic Park, you fucking Dumbo?
From what
It's
I
doable.
know, besides intelligent constructs, everyone is born biologically. Delivered by storks, so they say.
Anby, you poor innocent creature.
So, making one isn't much different from making 100.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Yeah, my jokes never really hit the
Oh,
mark.
okay, never mind.
Sorry about that.
See, I did not even interpret that as a joke. I like 100% believed that she thinks that babies come from storks.
No, I'm the one who should be saying sorry. I was just astonished. I never
She
thought
seems
the
like that type of
military
girl.
had this level of technology. If they could mass produce soldiers, then why would they?
What was
still-
pink?
I understand. If they could use replicas.
Yeah, no, I fully believe that 100%. She does not have a goddamn clue.
That's what you're thinking.
I was trying to say it in a more diplomatic way.
Her entire emotional like range is Burger and Nicole. It's like a scale. There's Burger on one end and Nicole on the other, and like somewhere on like every emotion that she's ever had is somewhere on that scale.
It's okay. I won't take offense. Not over this.
Oh shit, okay. That's surprising to me. I wonder where that falls in the Burger Nicole scale. Probably closer to the Nicole scale if I had to
They'd probably
guess.
say the reason is because replicas are simply too expensive. While a Silver Company soldier could change the game, it costs nearly
It's just
as
something
much
she
as training a
probably
top
like has thought
recruiter
about
and
once
paying
and
their
never
fees
really
and pensions
considers
for their
otherwise.
family. The real cost isn't in creating the mind or body, but in replicating the subject's unique physical abilities, mental aptitude, and reflex.
You ever see that meme template where it's like sex and then there's like doesn't know what sex is, fucks, knows what sex is, fucks, doesn't know what sex is, doesn't fuck. I feel like you can make a pretty like good one with like all of the members of the Cunning Hares. Then again, I don't think any of them ever actually have sex. Anby is doesn't know what sex is, doesn't fuck. Billy is doesn't know what sex is, fucks. I guess Nicole would have to be what knows what sex is and doesn't fuck. And now we need a fourth member who like actually has sex.
And what's even more costly is that, for reasons that were not.
I fucking love that meme
understood when
template. It's so
the
goddamn
research
stupid.
halted, these unique qualities couldn't be fully replicated in mass production. As for the inferior ones, they were deemed as disposable.
Anby, that's not what I meant.
Man, now I feel bad for having this stupid conversation while this girl is like pouring her traumatic history out.
I'm
I'm
sure
sorry,
you
Anby. You
didn't,
deserve better than this.
but there's always someone who does mean that. There's always someone with an agenda, trying to use us. Maybe that's why Silver Company fell.
She basically is actually just Rappa. Like, she actually has the exact same backstory.
I won't forgive those people. Any of them.
Except she got out by killing herself, and Rappa got out by killing everybody else.
Entirely a bad thing. With Silver Company gone, their evil technology was lost with it. Or so I thought.
Silver's revival. So you're saying someone has resurrected that technology? Soldier 11's abduction seems linked to this. I have to admit, your theory has some merit, but as far as I know, all the data
What is
from that time
cyan?
was erased. Could
This is
it
an
be the
emotion that we do not
defense
have
source?
logged on the chart yet.
Hold on. Something doesn't add up.
What are you thinking about?
If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to take Soldier 11 at all. I know my squad mate.
Does anyone from this program even know that Anby is still alive? Probably not. Well, they're about to, because she's about to put on her old outfit.
Table without a peep.
Really? So, that's how she is now.
Oh.
She's the model example of a loyal soldier. Isn't that how you remember Soldier 11?
Yes, but that's not how we wanted her to turn out, because we know how abusive those guys can be.
I never knew a Soldier 11 in the past.
Oh shit.
Only...
What's her real name? I bet it's like Elizabeth. I bet she has like a really old person sounding name.
How could this be happening? There shouldn't be so many ethereals here.
I recognize this formation. We once used it to battle ethereals.
What?
They're learning.
It's another legacy of Silver Company. Back then, we had a brilliant sister who excelled in strategy over combat. Let's handle this. The person we're after must be behind it.
They're learning it, or they're teaching the ethereals to
3.
assume combat formations. What does this do?
Reach its mark.
I couldn't even tell. It just happened in 1 second.
Ether vision activate.
I like the target swaps.
Fracture!
Just calmly surveying the battlefield.
This feels...
No joke, this actually does make me think of like the quick scoping days in Call of Duty. I've already made that reference once. But running around in close range with a sniper rifle and killing people was my favorite like thing ever to do in any Call of Duty. I was that guy. I wasn't very good at it. But I likened myself to all of those people who were making like quick scope montages on YouTube. I thought I was real hot shit.
Evasive maneuver. Copy that.
I guess it's better that than the people who were like running
One shot,
noob
one
tubes and
kill.
one-man army and stuff.
There's those.
We're going hitless this run. Who the fuck is that? Oh shit, it's the strategist sister.
Anby, what is that?
How did you become evil? Why are you hurting ethereals?
As expected of Captain.
Why do you sound like that?
Skills. They're still as sharp as ever.
She's partially corrupted. It's too late to save her.
Truly remarkable. I feel honored just being her defect. Silver Squad can't be without its captain.
Also, she's yandere too, for good measure.
Ouch. Give me some meds, eh?
It's actually crazy. They all do just look exactly like Anby. So wait, is Anby literally a clone? Or do these guys all have the same genetic makeup? Are Soldier 11 and Anby identical twins?
Ugh. You're the worst of any defect. I know you can't talk, but is there something wrong?
That's kinda
with
cute,
yours,
actually.
Too? Be gentle.
The only thing they do is just grow their hair differently.
Seriously, I have fewer and fewer parts of my original body, and yet I feel more and more pain. I'm curious why that is.
The whole concept of identical twins is absolutely fascinating to me, because apparently they don't actually share 100% of the same DNA, it's just like mostly the same. I don't know how specifically that works.
But you wouldn't understand such a complex.
But maybe like
question.
small differences like that are enough to account for all the difference in... Don't call her an idiot, you fucking bully. I'll beat you up. like those like small different, and probably they actually raised them in different ways too because they wanted them to have different personalities and stuff. But yeah, identical twins can be vastly different, which is a crazy concept to me.
Enough. Stop making that miserable noise. Now, about our subject. She's still alive, right?
I hate Twiggy already. She's not even bullying Anby, she's bullying like a cheap copy of Anby. But my brain cannot differentiate that, and she's bullying Anby and I hate her.
There you are. So, they call you Soldier 11 now, right? What a hideous name.
Honestly, I'm gonna have to agree. They probably could at least give her a real name. She is correct about this.
But looking at you now, you do have a pretty face. Pretty and pitiful. This face is the only thing we have left in common.
If they are all like kind of the same age, that is kind of surprising too, because Soldier 11 looks like 5 years older than Anby. I guess that's the difference between having like kind of long hair and kind of short hair.
Aside from that, I'm nothing like you. I've lost all my limbs. I'm no longer a
Skill issue.
complete member of Silver Squad.
Skill issue.
And I need a complete body for the experiment. Which is why I need you.
Yeah, so they're born as adults and probably don't age. Or at least they don't age in like a way similar to humans. So physically, by some definition, they probably are like the same age. It's just, they do not look it at all. Soldier 11 looks like 23. Anby looks like 16.
What? You're asking me what happened? But you should know what happened that day. It was the day you weren't there. Captain Anby traded herself.
Uh-oh, she's finding out about her past.
Even with her incredible strength, she could only save one of us.
She may not even be absorbing any of this stuff because she seems pretty goddamn unconscious.
But why did it have to be you? Why not me? Why not Twiggy? Tell me why!
Because you're vindictive and awful. Personality matters in situations like this.
They were all dead. Heaps and heaps of corpses crushing me.
Okay, I guess she does kind of have a right to be traumatized, though.
When they found me, my limbs were severely corrupted. I couldn't move. I couldn't fight back. I used to be a soldier.
Yeah, this whole experience made her
ready to
crazy, I
defend
see.
This city. But that day, I was... Hey, what do you think you're doing? You startled me.
I'm just sneaking around. This one not capable of speech?
All right, fine. You're just here to remind me, right? They're here to pick up today's shipment.
She may have had her mouth or vocal cords or something fucked up, because it seems like this is actually like a metal faceplate. Not her actual skin under this mask.
I'll go handle it. After that, I'll come back and tell you the rest of
She's like a
today's
Bane.
story.
She's finna hit us with the big guy speech.
It
Ski
seems
mission.
Soldier 11 is being held captive here. So what's the plan?
We go in guns blazing.
The plan?
Shh. Let's discuss it over there.
What's the current plan? It's very simple. I don't even need a map to explain it. Infiltrate the place and rescue Soldier 11. Fuck yeah. Speaking my language. Go on, I'm listening. That's it. That's the whole plan? Yep. Please provide support from outside. This is something I have to settle alone. If anyone can do it, it's me. Is this how the Silver Squad always operates? I'm the captain, and so that's how it's always been done. However, back then, there was usually a backup plan. Twiggy was always in charge of the backup plans. Twiggy. If I'm not mistaken, she's the enemy we're facing now, right? I don't know why she's become like this. Her backup plans, what's her style? First, feigned weakness, before turning the tables with unorthodox tactics. For her, no cost is too great to regain the upper hand. That does sound like a proper backup plan. After all, it's a plan that would only be utilized when every other option has been exhausted. I'll keep in contact with you through the headset. Don't try to be a hero, Anby. If anything happens to you, you won't be able to save Soldier 11 on your own, right? I understand, and I'll be careful. I was going to try to be supportive, but since you don't need it, never mind then. Anby is a one-man wrecking ball. They didn't make Anby crawling through an air duct animation? I'm boycotting this game too, fuck these guys.
This place is cold.
I want to see her like scuttling around like a little squirrel. Like she's in fucking Terminator.
I sense the frigid air from outside. It carries a strange scent, too. Someone's entering. Are you hidden?
Don't worry. It's dark here, and the machines are pretty noisy. They won't detect me.
She can detect when her queen is here. She has echolocation for this sort of thing.
Soldier 11. Wakey, wakey. That's odd. I know I've taken quite a few samples from you and injected some meds, but you'll tough it out, won't you? Won't you?
I hate you. Stop talking.
You enjoy being pampered? Because you're the youngest sister? Oh, that won't do. Get up and play with me.
Dun 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 dun. I thought she was doing like the Jaws theme or something for a second. I was like, well, that's ominous.
Good. That's my girl. Now, let's continue our story. Where was I?
Soldier 11 and Anby also went through traumatizing experiences, and they still love their sisters. Why can't you do it?
Ah, yes. About how some kind scavengers found me without limbs. Such kind-hearted
Maybe like
folks.
the difference though is that Anby got rescued by Nicole, and Twiggy got rescued by some less than savory characters. Maybe that's what makes a difference like this.
They sold me. And
Yep.
unfortunately, my ignorant new owner couldn't see any use for a limbless worm like me. So I was sold off again.
Why did he buy you if he knew in advance that you had no limbs? And then complained about you not having any limbs.
I was treated like merchandise on the black market. Sold alongside gangster stuff and modded bang boo.
Okay. Poor Twiggy. Maybe if she was found by Nicole too, this all wouldn't have happened.
That's when I realized we Silver Company soldiers weren't any different from bang boo. Just made of flesh and blood. The only real distinction is we feel more pain.
Yeah. 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 Is that like too heavy to put in a game like this though? To even imply that that is a possible thing that happened?
And that's when I met her. She bought me as a trophy girl. Cut me open and
This is Sarah?
operated on me. Checking my internal organs by hand. Anesthesia doesn't work on us. You
What?
know that,
Why?
right?
What is the purpose of designing
So it hurt.
a combat unit that cannot be anesthetized? That's fucked up. I figure we were like, just by the nature of the game, that things like that don't happen in this universe. But honestly, they have like gone with some overly, like some very heavy themes before and kind of caught me by surprise. So I'm not going to rule it out completely. In which case, you know, damn, I'd be fucking pissed too. I'd be trying to blow up the entire planet. And also, again, this is ridiculous too. Making a unit that cannot be anesthetized, cannot be numbed.
Then, out of the blue, she smiled at me. Looking back now, I think she must have noticed something unusual about my body.
Yeah, not a person, it doesn't count. It's not a crime.
She told me that she was once a military doctor, but was discharged, and now worked as a rogue doctor.
She was familiar with everything about Silver Company. And
Or is this one of the guys at the Scott
was willing
outpost?
to help me.
Well, I mean, they're like humans. They're quite literally just humans that were born and bred from scratch and were like made to be a specific way. If you're copying the general framework of a human, then I feel like you would have to like remove the ability to feel, to like be anesthetized on purpose. Like surely that would be in there by default, and then they went and took that out, rather than it not being there by default and being something they had to add in. But then again, I mean, maybe if they are just like redesigning an entire human from scratch rather than using it, like copying human DNA, then maybe they just left out all the extraneous bits, like the ability to be numbed, the ability to feel effects on drugs. Maybe they left out some other shit too, like the ability to sneeze, the ability to like that reflex when you get like hit with a tiny hammer on your knee, like that your foot jumps. They were just like, oh, that shit is extraneous. That would add another 100 hours of programming to our development team. Don't worry about it, it's not a priority. They could have just copied a baseline human and had all that shit in there and saved themselves a lot of time, but what do I know?
So, I underwent surgery and received mechanical prosthetics.
These guys remind me a lot of the
Nothing
Blade
too
Runners from
fancy. I don't think I'll ever
Blade
use
Runner.
them for combat, but they serve their purpose, helping me stand and do calculations. My true value lies in my memory. You see, my brain is the only thing that has remained intact.
Those guys were also basically just equivalent to humans, except with superhuman powers, but everyone just treated them like shit. I was like, brother, why are we doing this? You gave these guys sentience just to treat them like fucking robots. Why would we give them sentience in the first place?
Thus, I remember.
Why not just build a robot?
I remember our home and the time spent with our sisters. I remember that as long as we fought alongside our captain, we were considered the most powerful fighting force.
It's crazy because if you remove all of this like medical stuff over here, this actually is just like the setup for like getting a nice massage. I've only gotten a professional massage like once or twice in my life, but this is basically what they do, is just like strip naked and then you get onto a table and then just put a sheet over you. And then they massage you through the sheet. Now granted, they did not put a neck strap over me and hook up a bunch of like tubes to my body and like pump me full of drugs, but I'm pretty sure I would have had to pay extra for that.
I remember assisting in their research and using my own 2 hands to welcome new sisters into this world.
Honestly, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Polkar's trailer is just her peacefully relaxing after a mission, getting a nice little rub down, and then Anby is just like killing herself twice, being emotionally manipulated, and sacrificing herself for people she cares about. Definitely a little bit of like whiplash in the mood of those 2 trailers that they probably released at the exact same time.
That rogue doctor used her connections
And guess which?
complete research data.
Guess which of the 2
Using my fragmented memories combined with that
was
data,
getting more attention
I
in the
was able
gaming
to
community?
piece things together. And
Take a
now,
wild stab.
I've nearly revived the technology of Silver Company. Fortunately, I've remembered.
Let me actually check how many views each one has.
Recall our past. And now, reforming Silver Squad is my mission.
Has it been removed? I don't even see it anymore. Oh wait, never mind. There it is. Okay, so 700,000. 778,000 on this one. 600,000 on Anby. And Anby is like a 1.0 character who's like immensely popular among the fans. So it's actually still way closer than I expected it to be, but Polka definitely is getting more views.
Because this is my home. Our home. So, do you like my plan?
Gamers only want one thing, and it's disgusting.
Anby?
Cute furry
When
girlfriends.
did you notice me?
My little puppy spotted you a while ago.
A little
And I
puppy.
instructed her to raise the alarm.
This is the weirdest polycule of all time.
You know, Captain, I'm actually glad you're here. I've been thinking that we need to talk.
I forgot about that little interaction. Kitties like being pet.
Give her back, and then we'll talk.
If you want her, come get her yourself.
Trigger.
Why do we rush out of the lab? We were just here.
Got it.
Alright. Activate DPS mode.
The melody of combat.
I wonder if she's actually good. I'll have to like
Reporting the
I might actually build her.
activate.
Just because I am furry trash, I guess.
Eliminating target.
I don't actually know what her job is or what she does in the team. I just know she's cute.
Quick shot. Recalibrating.
I've never seen a multiplier of 177%. The fact they made that shit not even is like
My breath
weirdly annoying
are
to me.
one with the wind. Time to pin them down.
127.
Supporting position. The target's weary. Target locked. Fire support ready.
Alright, we did it. Good job, everybody.
That's the Captain Anby I know. Cleaning your knives with the filthy blood of this scum suits you.
Look, honestly though, as evil as she is, Yandere Anby is kind of cute too. Maybe there was like a strategic and tactical advantage to making all of their combat soldiers extremely pretty. For the life of me, I cannot figure out what it is, but I'm glad they did it.
Don't give me that, idiot. Now you're worried about whose side I'm on? Our side, of course. I created you, so you never saw Captain Anby in her prime. After everything I've been through, I thought I would have forgotten. But I still remember. So, have you ditched the
This is like just-
uniform, Captain?
Experiencing all the different sides of Anby's personality because she was like split up or something when she was created. Like, this is like that trope of when one character has all of their emotions split up into different people. This is like Anby's pragmatism. This is her ambition. This is her like timidness. Soldier 11 would be her loyalty. I don't know what else. I think that's the only 4 that are accounted for right now.
I'd keep it as pajamas if I were you. It's nice to reminisce about the days of glory and agony, isn't
Ooh,
it?
put on the old outfit.
I never knew you were still alive, Twiggy.
Yeah, I was always the worst at fighting, but I survived. It's only natural for you not to expect that, Captain.
Cool.
You're not as terrible a fighter as you think. Your sharp mind makes up for it.
Yes, you said something similar before. I'll never forget that. You persuaded them to keep me, and you encouraged me to acknowledge my true value.
Anby the therapist.
You're right. I am valuable. I understand that all too well now. Trash may perish easily, but not me. I'm valuable. Precious
Cope.
even. There's always someone who sees value in me. Just like you did before.
Does she have a new boss who's manipulating her behind the scenes?
Sometimes I wonder if I were just an ordinary citizen in New Eridu and not part of Silver Squad, maybe I could have become a researcher at the White Star Institute studying deep topics like 3 forms of etheric manifestation in specific hollows.
Why would you want to do that? That sounds lame and stupid. Why would you want to join an academic institute and write a thesis paper?
Sure, I might be sharp, but there are different kinds.
I guess if you're
of
smart,
smart.
probably doing things like that is fun.
Growing up in Silver Squad, I had no street smarts. Competing for profit, seeing through lies, and striving for a better life with limited resources. These I had to learn the hard way, year after year.
Poor girl.
You've been through a lot. Is that why you're doing this now?
I don't need a reason. At least not one to convince you. The only person I've needed to convince is my backer.
So this is probably like her organization, or the original ones. They found out she's still alive.
Better
Another
than anyone. Silver Company
back
was a
trying to
huge
capture her ass.
undertaking.
Silver Company.
That technology should never resurface.
Evil. Are you suggesting that you, I, and our sisters were all evil?
Obviously not, you dense sod. I think she's insinuating that the people who created you were evil. You were created for evil, but you are not inherently evil just by being created by evil people.
We are evil incarnate.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Immediately she said, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about.
So, we should all just be destroyed?
Oh, Andy, don't say yes. I swear to God.
No, but we should not continue in our evil.
Oh, I see. That's very enlightening, Captain.
Just said a whole lot of
We
nothing.
should be eating burgers, watching movies, working a job, and going on dates.
Yes, correct.
Instead of being maimed, sold, tortured, and struggling to survive.
You got it. A+, 100. Nailed the test. Good job.
You know I care for you, Captain Anby.
Unironically.
Whatever you do, I won't hold it against you. But that doesn't mean you can stand here and say these things so lightly to my face.
Have you ever tried living a normal life, maybe? Have you ever tried maybe getting a psychiatrist and then just like going out and watching a movie or something?
You know where I am, don't you? You know where I live, what burgers I like, what movies I watch, and who I spend time with. Since you know, you're welcome to visit me anytime, Twiggy.
She hasn't tried. We're gonna fix her. We will fix her.
I'm your captain. I'll personally deliver the punishment you deserve, and then seek redemption with you together.
Captain.
We can still make things right before you make a greater mistake.
Trust Anby. Fuck your backer. Go with your original captain. I swear to God, this is the most obvious decision you could ever possibly make.
Fortunately, I found you before things got any worse. I have so much to tell you, but maybe another time. For now, we should...
She's breathing faintly.
All right, I'm returning your favorite girl. Now we're even, Anby.
I have no favorites. All of my sisters were my favorite.
I said we're even. From now on, you can stop acting like a captain and save this foolish talk.
I will save her. I just played Slay the Princess the other day too, so now I have like a savior complex of like wanting to fix the broken women.
Soldier 11!
Good ass
Wake up,
game.
Soldier 11!
I see how it is. Twiggy, I'll be back. I won't just abandon you.
You sicken me. Like I said, just save the foolish talk. I can't stand to hear that kind of mush from someone who looks exactly like me.
She's caving. We're getting to her. She feels it.
It's not mush. And I hope you'll get used to it. Let's go, Trigger.
I can see it in her eyes. She wants to give in so badly.
Hey, go contact you-know-who.
Is it fucking Sarah again or one of the doctors?
Ugh, cut the crap! You
She's
think I
censored?
didn't realize I shouldn't cut the middleman and contact the client directly? But look at the mess we're in. The junk she's brought won't fix this.
Does she have like a self-censoring module like fucking Boot Hill does? She's not allowed to curse. She has a bionic voice box.
Our best shot is exploiting Anby's inner weakness. She's let go of her most lethal weapon, her daring and ruthless fighting style. Now she's like a hired gun with a family to feed, focused on surviving to get the paycheck.
That's life. Again, you could be doing that too. You don't have to be a lethal weapon. There's absolutely no point in that.
I can handle her if we exploit that. But I need to keep everything in check, or else all my efforts so far will have been.
That's one of my like favorite tropes in media is when like two people who were strong in the past reunite after a long period of time, and one of them is like quote unquote softened because they haven't been fighting for their life the entire time, and then the other one is like, I can't believe how weak you've gotten. And then the other one is like, my friend, I have just come to appreciate the true beauty of the human experience. There's more to life than fighting. Take my hand, and we can escape this together. Because there is no point to just being a soldier for no fucking reason.
Stop calling me that.
What's your name?
As you know, your
Anby just called you that.
You're just like me. We're here to foster hope. Our work is the only cause worth fighting for in this world.
Deep male voice. Your voice is not that deep.
Of course, I understand. Sometimes, when hope is scarce, certain issues can only be resolved with sheer violence. The stuff I mentioned last time is ready. Send some of your people to retrieve it. It's not exactly new Eridu tech, so use it carefully.
He does sound evil, though. That much we can say for sure. Anby, are you okay? It's fine. I understand if you don't feel like talking right now. How is Soldier 11's condition? The answer will only make you feel worse. She still hasn't regained consciousness. As you requested, I left her random play videos. Why would you do that? The kind siblings working there are taking care of her as we speak. Is there not a goddamn hospital anywhere in New Eridu? Why are we just leaving her in the care of a fucking Blockbuster? I swear to God, if I wake up from a coma and I'm on like the table in a break room in a decrepit Blockbuster, I'm gonna flip shit. Nobody was actually looking out for my well-being if this is where I find myself after a medical emergency. It's been so long, but the shop has barely changed. Now's not the time to be talking about that. You must be anxious to see her. Come with me. Ah, you're back. Looks like whatever you got mixed up in this time was pretty serious. Anything you want to know? Soldier 11, how is her condition? Stable. That's all I can say. Maybe Fairy is like just immediately downloaded the contents of a medical textbook and now is like advising us on how to give proper patient care. Her body temperature, heart rate, and pulse are all remaining stable. Honestly, given her current state, that's actually quite abnormal. Moreover, she hasn't regained consciousness. Would you like to see her? They just pumped her absolutely chock full of Benadryl. She's having the best nap of her life. A name. I bet we'll find out what it is at the end. Looks like it didn't work. Lowers her hand sadly and prepares to leave.
What is
Hey!
this place? And who am I?
You're awake, Harin.
You're 11.
Great, you're awake.
That's your name, not your age.
I've been worried about you, Soldier 11.
Soldier 11? Is that my name? It sounds odd and could easily get confused with another number like Soldier 161051. Only a fool would call herself that.
I guess if you have like number dyslexia, what you said would make sense, but... I mean, I guess. But I feel like she was like very close to dying. So you might have to just say, fuck the potential consequences, please take care of my friend and make sure she doesn't die.
I can see you're doing much better now, but I won't let you talk about yourself like that.
Her memories seem jumbled. The injuries might be more serious than they appear. When a Silver Company replica is severely wounded, their memories are often the first thing to fail.
Okay, well that just seems like a design flaw.
Even me, all those years ago, there was a time when I couldn't remember anything.
Is that so? Then what about your combat skills? Were they affected?
Nah, that shit is probably ingrained into us. Probably our combat skills are implanted directly into our brainstem. The only way we would forget that is if we were literally dead.
Would the Defense Force abandon her if she couldn't fight anymore? Well, I know we wouldn't do that. Roxy.
Yeah, having one more mouth to feed won't hurt. It's nothing compared to
Hell
our
yeah.
electricity bill.
And they were roommates.
Plus, our little black cat needs another playmate. He's already getting bored of us.
Wait, what? When do we get a cat?
You know how short-handed we are, right, Charon? Oops, I mean Trigger.
Charon?
Karen?
There you go, trying to be funny again. Guess that's your unique
Pink
charm,
is
man.
embarrassed.
Jokes
Adding that one to the
aside,
list.
I can't vouch for the Defense Force, but I can promise that Obel Squad won't abandon her.
I will learn to read her.
I see. Well, we know how resilient she is, so we're confident she'll bounce back.
It seems you and Soldier 11 go way back, Anby. Could you share more about her? And maybe how we can help her recover faster? We're here to help.
Give her some chicken noodle soup and some Gatorade.
Are you sure it won't be too much trouble for you?
Don't worry. Nicole's caused a lot more trouble for us. Besides,
True.
Soldier 11 is our friend too.
I see. In that case, what she needs now is nothing too out of the ordinary. Warmth, comfort, safety, and relaxation. Also, some familiar faces, as well as her favorite foods. Ah, right.
Chicken noodle
I
soup
should
and
get some
Gatorade.
burgers for an energy boost. I'll be right back.
I wonder if all of her sisters like burgers as much as she do. Probably they do.
Not so fast, Anby. Burgers aren't exactly Soldier 11's favorite.
Fuck, I stand corrected.
They're not? What does she like then?
It seems Trigger already left to get it.
Ramen.
You'll probably find her near Waterfall Soup.
Which I guess is
By the
chicken
way,
noodle soup.
General Chop is
If you don't
concerned
think
about
too
Soldier
hard.
11 as well. Be sure to let him know that she's improving.
Yeah, don't worry. She's in good hands with us here.
I like how they were like, Soldier 11 has left to go get ramen, and then they just like did not bother to remove her from the couch. They just left that on there in the cutscene. Maybe she went out, ate, and had a food coma, and now she's back. Oh wait, no, Trigger went to get her favorite food.
Soldier
My
11's
bad.
favorite spicy
I
noodles
just
from
can't
that
read.
Enthusiastic chef.
I am illiterate, and yet I have the audacity to flame Hoyo for being lazy.
I couldn't see if the noodles look spicy, but just the steam from the chili peppers alone is making me cry.
This seems like a bad thing to give like a dangerously sick person. Imagine rolling up to the ICU with like a bowl of like double spicy Thai ramen.
So, spicy noodles is her thing.
Hey mom, I got something that would make you feel better.
Well, that's the Soldier 11 I know. She would come to 6th Street whenever she had free time. Maybe she feels more at home here than back in the barracks. She rarely talked about anything other than training, combat, and promotions. But when she did, she'd usually mention super spicy noodles, the video store owners, the arcade, and cats.
So yellow, what would yellow be? What is this emotion she's conveying here, you think? Fondness? Reminiscence? We'll say reminiscence for now.
Did she ever talk about me?
You might not like the answer.
She hates your ass.
Soldier 11 has never brought you up, but she seems fixated on a certain betrayal. Apparently, someone very important to her that she admired greatly vanished without a trace, leaving her to deal with that awful situation by herself.
Yep, that's Anby. She just doesn't know that it was Anby that killed herself to save her
A
life.
person left without so much as an explanation. In the military, such actions are seen as desertion. And eventually, such deserters are marked as KIA by detached and indifferent officers.
I saw a thing too saying like Anby would probably wears the choker to hide the fact that she has like a giant scar on her neck from cutting her own throat twice. I was like, damn, that's extremely heartbreaking.
Does any of that ring a bell?
Same reason, actually, Robin has her choker in Honkai. It seems like Hoyo cannot resist giving pretty women with silver hair severe neck wounds.
I have nothing to say. Even if she resents me, she has the right to do so.
That's pretty cold, even for me. May I suggest something?
Damn.
What's that?
If you want to mend things with Soldier 11, don't say anything like that to her.
Oh, she's angry.
Trust me.
It's red.
But that's the truth. I have no excuses for that. I lost my memory when I left the army.
She doesn't even know that she did
Once I
that.
returned, I wanted to contact Soldier 11, so I asked Nicole to check on her. Then I learned that she was doing well, that she had joined Obel Squad, and that she's an exemplary soldier who recently got promoted.
But maybe she'll like Soldier 11 will connect the dots from what Twiggy was telling her while she was unconscious. Because Twiggy did pretty much tell her the entire backstory and what Anby did.
She had a new captain and new comrades, so I felt her troubled past in Silver Squad might only.
And she'll come
lead her
to make up with Anby and they'll be friends again.
I had no reason to show up again. Trigger,
What?
tell me, if you were me, you would have made the same call, right?
It's tough to say.
If I were you... Yes, I might have.
Embarrassed.
That's what I thought.
We have this one marked down already.
So, even if she hates me, I deserve it.
But I'm not you, Anby. That's the point.
Now she's mad again. This is kind of fun, actually.
If I were in your shoes, I would let Soldier 11 know she was never betrayed or abandoned. I'd let her know that her comrades would search to the ends of the earth for
Okay,
her.
so it's not reminiscence,
That
it
I'd
is
never
fondness,
forget her.
is yellow.
Trigger, you're really amazing.
That's all you have to say?
Yeah, I'm really impressed. It must be nice to have you as a comrade.
I'm not so sure about that. But we have more pressing matters to discuss now. What are you planning to do next?
I'm heading back into the Hollow to put an end to everything with Twiggy. That evil tech must never resurface again. But before that, I want to apologize to
Hell
Soldier
yeah.
11.
Make friends with Soldier 11, make friends with all your sisters. Put all the past behind you and let's all go out to get some fast food.
Apologize? But given the current state of her memory, she might not remember it afterward.
That's the idea.
Wait, really?
Anby, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's the best choice for my cowardly side.
Oh, come on.
Seems like it's really weighing on your mind. Alright, if there's anything I can do, just say the word.
In that case, I need you to prove something to me.
Prove something?
Prove that you can take good care of Soldier 11. That's the only way I can hand her over to her new comrades without worrying.
Alleviating all your worries might not be a good thing either,
No.
but I understand.
She's like vetting her sister's friends.
I'll prove
That's cute.
that I can take care of her. Now then, let's head back. After all, we don't want to show up with a bowl of soggy noodles for our patient.
Nice. Alright, I know you just woke up from a coma. Have a giant fucking bowl of chili powder. Looks like I've been causing a lot of trouble for you. That's right, so we're billing it all on the Cunning Hare's account. No! Oh. As of right now, I am not Anby of the Cunning Hares. But you walk, talk, and look like Anby of the Cunning Hares, so you must be Anby of Cunning Hares. I'm off the job. Whoa, how can we possibly keep teasing you when you're making a face like that? Jeez, look at you, you're absolutely exhausted. What you need most right now is some sleep. How about it? Want to sleep in my bed? It's really soft, you know. Hell yeah. We're gonna get Anby to sleep in our bed. It is objectively very soft. Anby, I also think it's best if you go get some rest right now. Tomorrow. Worry about tomorrow's problems tomorrow. That's what we do when we receive an enormous electric bill anyway. Or maybe you're not ready to sleep just yet? You'd rather watch a movie to relax. I don't mind keeping you company. Any new arrivals worth watching recently? Wow, I didn't think you'd actually be up for it. Still, I'm just glad you have the energy. After all, I won't be able to finish what's coming next if I don't pull myself together. Oh? What is it? Is it a fight? Pretty much. It's a date. A date? I'm shocked by this too. Good night. He's gonna drop that absolute bombshell and then disappear off the bed. Anby, explain yourself. I didn't see Soldier 11 or Trigger in the store. You know where they went? If they didn't tell me where they were headed, they're probably on a date together, right? A date. Why didn't they take me along with them? Oh. How come you don't want me, man? Why should they have to bring you along? Based on my experience, the optimal number of people for a date is no more than 2. Wise, you're not part of the polycule. Shut up, you don't understand. Trigger wants to prove to me that she can take care of Soldier 11. If I'm not present, how can she prove it to me? Maybe she just wants to go on a normal date and cheer Soldier 11 up. Not to mention, Soldier 11 is one tough cookie. Didn't she get seriously injured? Is it really okay for her to be running around outside like this? Honestly, no. I feel like if we were proper doctors and not video store employees, we'd be, like, chaining her to the bed and telling her to, like, sleep. Being able to use all their energy to prioritize stabilizing vital signs, retaining maximum combat effectiveness, that is the most basic requirement of a qualified Silver Company soldier. Andy. What? You do know that someday you'll have to tell us the whole story, right? Whether you want to involve us or not, Belle and I are part of this, and we have the right to know. Can I refuse? I know that once I tell you the whole truth, you two definitely won't leave me alone. What does that mean? Just like a blockbuster movie. No matter how complete the original story is, they'll always find ways to make a terrible sequel. I just don't want to see that sequel. Now that's a hard metaphor to follow. But there are some really good sequels out there too. Terminator 2. Shrek 5. Hopefully. Yeah, and sometimes the second film is terrible, but the third one turns out to be surprisingly great. Honestly, Shrek 2 and Shrek 3. We won't force you. We just hope you know that you're never alone. I'm trying to think of another example of that. What's a movie franchise where 2 sucked and then 3 was actually good? Very rarely are franchises good past the first movie. I feel like I could waste a lot of brain power and never come up with a good example of that. I remember the first time I met you, Andy, and you were even more naive back then than you are now. But even then, I already had a feeling that we would become partners with a bond of trust, and share memories that can never be replaced together. Yes, thanks for the reminder. Compared to who I was back then, I should have made some progress by now. Please help me contact Nicole and everyone at the Cunning Hares, you two. Whoa, is your runaway saga finally over? I have something I want to say to them before it all ends. Hee. Belle? Hee. I can't do that laugh. Boom! Called it, Wise. Told you Andy would contact the Cunning Hares today. Come on, time to cough out my 5,000 Denny's. You actually got it right. And there I was thinking it was premature to just go ahead and contact Nicole and the others like that. So you two already contacted everyone at the Cunning Hares before I asked? Nope, that was all Belle. Nicole, Billy, and Nekomata should have arrived at 6th Street by now. I feel like I would be a little bit mad about this if I was Anby. But then again, they're her family, you know? They would want to know if she's up to, like, something dangerous. If she's experiencing emotional turmoil, they would want to be there to lend a shoulder to cry on. I won't get lost. Thank you so much, really. I'm truly grateful. Let's go see how hard everyone else cries when they hear our backstory. What's up, Mom?
Nicole,
Well, look who decided to come back.
I'm sorry for leaving without saying anything. You can punish me however you see fit, Nicole.
What's the use in punishing you? If anything, I'd prefer some compensation. So, how do you plan to make it up to me?
A hug.
I'm waiting.
I'll give up my favorite burger. From now on, I'll eat noodles every day.
No, anything but that.
Hey, that's more like compensating General Chop than me.
That won't cut it, huh? Then I won't try to squeeze in between you and Nekomata when we watch movies.
What? No. Please, anything but that. That's not a punish. That's not punishing you. That's punishing me too.
Come on. Nekomata's usually the one who's squeezing in between you and me. Show me some sincerity here.
I see. Okay. I'll forfeit my paychecks from now on.
What?
Oh?
Yes, and I'll
Nicole, don't
persuade
take this
Billy to
deal.
give up his pay too. Is that good enough for you?
You heartless boss.
Wait a sec. Are you trying to tarnish our reputation as an honest business?
Hell yeah. I knew that was too much.
Forget it. You owe me big. I'll tell you what I need from you later.
Nicole.
Fine. Forget it. Just spare me that pitiful look.
She can't stay mad at her daughter for too long.
Listen, Anby. It doesn't matter who you were or what mess you've gotten into. The cunning hairs doesn't need to be a burden to you. We don't need you to shield us, and we won't intrude when you need space. You're not the only one here with a troubled past. I just wish you'd trust me more. Otherwise, I feel like I'm a total failure.
Hell yeah. This is probably exactly what you needed to hear.
Sorry. I won't try to justify what I did. Once this is over, I'll answer all your questions. No more hiding anything.
That's my good girl. You're a terrible liar, you know.
I know. By the way, I have a favor to ask you.
Help me rescue Twiggy.
You finally need me?
Nicole's voice sounds different in this quest. I don't know why.
There's a woman who looks like me. She wears a Defense Force uniform and goggles. I think she should be pretty easy to spot. Can you help me locate her?
Piece of cake. On average, finding a cat takes us 3 hours, 14 minutes, and 8 seconds. Finding a person is way easier.
Yeah, a person is like 5 times as big as a cat, at least. Way easier to spot.
I'll contact some of my sources. I'll let you know as soon as I get any information.
Why are we all split up? Anby, it's so good to finally see you. Yeah, she is putting on the serious boss voice, I guess, a little bit. I was this close to mentally preparing myself to lose you. This close. I apologize for leaving without saying goodbye. I'm truly sorry. I won't let you lose me. Well, I'll do my best. How have you all been lately? Nicole's been ranting about you every day. Actually, she's known that you've been crashing with the proxies this whole time. She just thought that busting in to take you away would defeat the purpose. So when you took the initiative to contact her, no matter how angry she seemed, deep down, she was probably totally relieved. As for Nekomata, and don't be startled, she's been genuinely really worried about you. Nekomata was worried about me? You may not have been able to see it, but our little Nekomata has been quite restless indeed. Even though we knew the proxies were taking care of you, we also knew you seemed to be mixed up in something heavy. And she understands better than almost anyone just how wrong the idea of just solving the problem with your own strength is. Just yesterday, Nekomata was muttering to herself, "Oh, if only I had paid more attention to her." She cares about me. Aw. Another one of my tropes that is one of my favorites is people who were like designed as a weapon slowly learning to become more human. I saw a Twitter thread with like examples of that. Probably my favorite is Violet Evergarden. I fucking love that anime. Yeah, she even has a gift for you. She said she wants to give it to you when she sees you again. She has a gift for me? You look pretty shocked. To be honest, so am I. Really, I can't help but marvel at how amazing the friendships between girls can be. Maybe I should watch a few more flicks about girl bands or something like that. Then you have to stop watching anime. Oh, right. When you see Nekomata, make sure you don't tell her I said any of that. Otherwise, she'll definitely scratch out my paint job with her claws. Just like a ball of steel wool in a non-stick pan. That reminds me, I need to get one of those little balls of steel wool. Those things are actually so fucking useful. I used to have to use one of those at one of my jobs when I was like a dishwasher. And probably cut the shit out of myself many times. But damn, it would clean the fuck out of some dishes. Oh, she's sitting in a corner and pouting.
Who's there?
Anby! It's you!
A real cat would not have gotten snuck up on that easily. A real cat would have used the eyes in the back of their heads to sense the approach of an unwanted individual.
It's been a while. I bet it must have been nice not having me around for a bit.
Anby, don't talk like that. That is not the dialogue option I selected.
Yeah, definitely. It was pretty nice to not have to compete for space to lay in Nicole's lap for a change.
Anby sleeps on Nicole's lap? That's adorable.
Humans have 2 legs, so 2 people can lay on their lap. At least, that's what I heard in a movie once.
That's our boring burger girl. You always
Boring
sound
burger
cool when
girl.
you're quoting movie lines. All right. To help make you more interesting, Nekomata has a special gift for you. Here you go.
This is like a voodoo doll. If I poke this, am I going to feel severe pain? Somewhat similar to Anby. Why is it top heavy? Because you have a giant fucking head. Simulate how someone often dives headfirst into the hollow. That is sweet though.
Oh, a doll. Is it supposed to be me? With this rough stitching, I'm guessing you sewed it yourself?
Wow, Anby, you sure are terrible at giving compliments.
This is too much, Nekomata. I can't accept this.
Like that clip from Smiling Friends. It's like, it's a tiny me. I want you to have it. It's like, do I have to take this?
Nah, stop being dramatic. I got a doll making kit and was gonna make one that looks like Nicole.
I guess if it's one that looks like you, it's a lot better than someone that looks like the person who made it.
But it turned out super ugly. With a big head and tiny little body. It didn't look anything like Nicole. So I altered it a bit and wow, it somehow looked just like our Anby.
Does anyone believe this? Why are we being all tsundere? Why are we doing this?
No, it's exactly like you. It's like your little twin. Go on, take it. Keep it with you all the time. And don't let it out of your sight.
So sweet.
You want me to carry it and never let it out of my sight? Oh, wait, you didn't stash some sort of contraband inside it, did you? Are you trying to get PubSec to arrest me?
Hell yeah. The head is so big because it's stuffed with 3 kilos of pure 100% authentic Colombian cocaine.
Just because I'm a street cat doesn't mean you should be prejudiced like that. There's no contraband in the doll. I swear on Nicole's lap.
We're gonna be walking down the street and a police dog is just gonna come up and randomly bite us on the ass.
All right. Let me do something for you in return. How about some mackerel noodles?
Oh,
Delish.
Lady Nekomata appreciates your rare treat. But not now.
Not now? But the noodle shop is close by.
Once things settle and you're safe, you can treat me to those mackerel noodles.
Everyone's looking out for her. She has her family. It's actually kind of hard to believe that Nekomata wasn't in the Cunning Hares, like, from day one. She, like, joined the Cunning Hares during her quest line, and it just feels like she's always been there. Anby, I just received some information. The person you're looking for is at Lumina Square. There was another woman beside her, and the two were walking toward the riverside. I see. Nicole, thank you. Quick, tell me I'm the best. Nicole, you're the best. Good girl. Go have fun, and remember to come home afterward. Off we go. Into the wild blue yonder. Man, it's crazy how much more activity there is in Lumina Square than on 6th Street. Oh, this seems dangerous. But I guess Mom is directly below ready to catch the child. Dude, all the cats in this game are so goddamn fat. They are feeding these things like an absolutely ridiculous amount of food. Oh Lord, he coming.
So, here you are.
Sorry, Anby. I snuck out with her.
Are you feeling okay?
Are you speaking to me?
Come on, remember her.
You seem familiar. Like I've seen you somewhere before. But I can't quite remember.
Can you really not make the connection that she looks exactly fucking like you? She has the exact same face, hair, eyes.
I'm Anby. Does that name ring a bell?
Context clues.
No. I don't recall anyone named Anby. Sorry. Maybe we knew
She also
each other,
sounds way older.
but this person named Trigger told me that my memory's off right now. I'll get better. And maybe then I'll remember something about you.
That's tough.
I see. Where did you and Trigger go today?
We tried some food called noodles. They were this amazing, fiery red color. It was delicious. Then we pet some creatures called cats. They were
Oh,
different
Jesus.
than I expected. Surprisingly soft.
Yeah, honestly, you may be right, because apparently she doesn't even remember what noodles are. She doesn't know what cats are. She basically is like a baby fresh out the womb experiencing the world for the first time. Like, severe amnesia. It seems like the only thing she remembered was how to speak in the English language. She knows how to compose sentences, but she doesn't actually know anything about the world. That is a scary-ass type of amnesia.
We went to an arcade, did some shopping, drank some tea milk, and even opened surprise boxes. Then we went to a dim,
Doesn't know what a movie
noisy
is.
place and watched a movie. I think that's what they called it. During the movie, someone took advantage of the dark environment to attempt a theft. Fortunately, I still remembered some basic combat skills, so I managed to subdue the thief and turn them over to public security.
Her ability to, like, subdue people and activate her combat skills lies in a deeper, more instinctual part of her brain than the word for movie or cat. That's pretty hilarious.
The public security office isn't far from
And
here.
also kind of sad.
After we wrapped up there, Trigger suggested we watch the sunset by the river.
You sure know how to plan a date, Trigger.
The video store manager taught me all this. I'm just a good student.
Wait, Belle or Wise? Which one of those two could have possibly taught her this? I feel like those two have absolutely negative riz.
Anyway, I think I did a good job. Right, Soldier 11?
Where did either of these two learn to put together a coherent date plan?
Yes. I had a great time. Still, I can tell my body isn't really used to relaxing. I can always feel an urge to do some push-ups or some other exercise.
Yeah, definitely I could see her being more knowledgeable on this than Wise, but also I feel like all of her knowledge from this would come from like watching romance movies. I feel like there's no way. Well, actually, Belle did go on a date with Astriel, I guess. He doesn't understand women. He's just like me, for real. What a relatable guy.
That's our model soldier for ya. So, Anby.
Also, I feel like probably Wise doesn't like care about women. I feel like maybe I'm making an assumption here, but I could 100% see him being gay. He just strikes me as being a gay dude.
Soldier 11 is important to me. I don't ever
Again, just entirely making baseless assumptions
so
with
I
no
promise to look after her.
like logic or reasoning behind it.
You can focus
Just
on
based
matters
purely
at
off
hand
of
now.
vibes.
Once everything's settled, if you choose to face her, I'll be there to vouch for everything you've done for her. And if you prefer to stay out of it, no pressure. I understand the weight of your history with Silver Company. It's like a heavy chain around you both.
I'll break that chain.
Damn
But
right.
I have faith in you.
Thanks, Trigger. In that case, please keep this for
Belle
me
may be
while
gay
I'm
too,
away.
actually, because she freaked the fuck out when Astriel kissed her in Bang Boo form. But then again, that might have just been her being like starstruck. But then again, she was blushing pretty goddamn hard and freaking the fuck out.
What's this? A doll. It looks a little familiar.
It's very cute.
Oh, okay. So Wise did the same thing if he was the playable character in that cutscene? Maybe they are both woman appreciators.
Please, keep it safe until I come back.
Wise is just awkward as
Right
hell.
now, it's my most cherished possession.
Don't worry. If it means that much to you, we'll be sure to keep it safe.
Yeah, but it seems like everybody really likes Astra.
Thanks.
Oh, she's gonna get a cold because she's been so. That was the cutest sneeze ever, by the way.
It gets chilly by the river at night. Let's head back to the video store and get something warm to wear.
Belle and Wise definitely like Astra even more than the average person does, though. And the average person is like really like aware of Astriel and is still starstruck by her. Hey. Anby, you're back. Trigger and Soldier 11 are getting ready to call it a night. There's nothing else you need to do. You should probably turn it in early today, too. Okay. Thank you, Wise. Thank you and Belle for all you've done, for the Cunning Hares, and me. I actually have a place I can stay other than the Cunning Hares. This is a miracle that the Anby of the past would never have dared to imagine. Anby, what's prompted you to say all this? Did you watch some kind of weird movie today? I just suddenly felt like saying it. Hell yeah. She's like finally learning that being emotionally available and talking about your feelings is like quite freeing. Sounds fishy to me. Not at all. Good night, Wise. Show me something? Alright, hell yeah. You're finally back, Anby. Looks like you all had a great time. You had dinner yet? No, and I can still have some leftover carrot chips here. What the fuck is a carrot chip? Is that exactly what it sounds like? I'm intrigued. Is this a thing that exists? Carrot chip. I've had this before. Can you get these in like a bag? I don't know if I want to make them myself though. Still, this looks like some shit I would eat for sure. I already ate. I had 2 hamburgers. I like the fact that she doesn't even get like fries with her hamburger. She just like eats multiple burgers. Really? Won't eating 2 burgers before bed make you gain weight? Probably not with the amount of calories she burns on a daily basis. No, I'll burn it all off overnight. Overnight? Burn calories while sleeping? Share with me this magic. You want to drag someone to join you for a night run? Take Wise. He'll be totally psyched for it. Okay, never mind. She burns it off by running at night. That's less exciting. I thought she had like some sort of super secret soldier metabolism that allowed her to choose how many calories she burns in a day by like pressing a button in her mind or something.
I remember you from earlier today. Ambitizinia.
That's not even fucking remotely close. Where did you get this word from?
It's Anby. Just Anby.
Sorry. It seems my memory still hasn't
Added a whole 4 syllables on there.
It's frustrating not knowing what I've forgotten.
I can help with that.
You can help?
I can tell you what you've forgotten, Harin.
Harin.
Harin. Is that my name?
Seemed to perk up a little bit when she said it.
It was your name before you were Soldier 11. The name I knew you by. Back then, we used to find nice-sounding words to call each other. The higher-ups were aware, but didn't intervene.
I don't like that name. It sounds too weak for me.
It kind of has like an accent, actually, now that I listen to her.
Yes. You've said the same thing before.
So what exactly is this Silver Squad? And who decides who's qualified or not? There's a lot I don't understand. If it's connected to my past, then please tell me.
I don't know who her new voice actress is, but I think probably she speaks English as a second language, which actually I think fits Soldier 11 a lot because she's like learning how to speak in like as a normal person.
Sure, I'll explain it all. Just allow me to do one thing.
Huh. One thing? What's that?
Allow me to apologize to you.
Recounts everything about Silver Squad.
There were many things I didn't understand then.
Also, I guess we told her about the
still don't
fact that we killed ourselves to
understand
save her
even
life.
All I know is that we were used as pawns in a power struggle within the army. And in the end, they chose to keep only one replica.
And that was you, Anna? As you
Anna.
said, you were considered the top performer.
I'm not Anna. That's someone else. But yes, I was selected. They devised an
I wonder if there actually was an Anna.
A suicide mission. No one was expected to return alive. My name wasn't on the list for deployment. But the night before, you went too hard in training.
Oh, she's still
got
lying.
Injured. So I took your place.
Did you survive the mission?
What kind of question is that?
Take a guess. I saw my squad mates buried in the rubble. The memories are all a little foggy, even to this day. I'm not sure how I survived, or how I was able to stand before the senior officers.
I wonder why she's not telling, like, the complete truth. I don't know, I guess that would be a lot to reveal to somebody that doesn't know you, being like, hey, I'm actually your savior, you should thank me for that. It feels like that's kind of like... you're... trying to get them to owe you a favor or something.
How could they issue such a ruthless order? Sending their own soldiers to die? We're living, breathing human beings.
Yeah, but the whole deal about sending one of the soldiers on a suicide mission and then Anby taking her place, I mean, that's not what happened in the trailer. That was the higher-ups were telling her, hey, just kill her, we don't need her anymore. And she disobeyed orders and killed herself.
That's the point, Howling. Are we humans?
Or are we
I assume
denser?
You can also issue combat orders now. When you send a squad of explosive bamboo into the enemy base, do you consider them...
Wait, what? We have kamikaze bamboo in this universe? That's fucked up. I disapprove of this in the strongest terms. Was it? Do I just have absolutely no media literacy? I mean...
We can only keep one.
Anby, this is an order.
Replica number 0.
Patch her up and send her to field training.
Send her to field training.
Just as we expected. You're the only one who made it through this operation.
Oh, okay.
Anne was right. You are the perfect one. Now,
So they all the rest of them did die. You're the only one who made it.
participate in the operation.
Failed to participate.
Any research is being shut down. We can only keep one.
Never mind. So she is telling the truth, but she still is omitting the fact that she basically killed herself to do all that.
But Bangbu aren't humans. I don't have to consider that.
Wow, Soldier 11, I'm gonna need you to consider the lives of Bangbu a little bit more.
That's what they said too. Replicas aren't humans. So, they ordered Silver Squad to their deaths. But
Oh,
since
okay.
you are still a survivor, they ordered me to execute you.
Nice, you are right, they did.
Did you go through with it?
What- Soldier 11, how many brain cells are bouncing around in here?
What do you think?
It appears you didn't. But if it were me...
Would you have followed their orders?
No. I would have executed the officers who issued that suicide mission. So what did you do?
I like it. They didn't even like... Even in their copy, they didn't train a completely loyal soldier. Even then, she still has a semblance of, like, revolting and questioning bad orders.
I fled. I offered to exchange my life for yours. And then fled. I didn't trust them. So disappearing seemed like the only feasible option. I knew that once I was gone, they wouldn't harm you, because you were their only asset. Seems like I made the right call. At least I got to see you again.
No.
I've had a good life, but it took me a long time to figure out who to hate. If I were to hate everyone who hurt us, that would be too much. I couldn't live carrying so much hatred.
Revenge is bad.
It's impossible. And Nicole told me that I shouldn't hate myself.
Damn straight.
So, eventually, I realized that All the suffering
the music
stemmed
just cut
from
out.
the Silver Company tech, and the fact that we replicas were not seen as humans.
I'm pretty sure in Blade Runner they were also called replicants.
According to a movie Belle loaned me from the store, this is referred to as an ethical dilemma. Life shouldn't be engineered. Only then did it dawn on me that many people were already aware of this issue. There are a lot of smart people out there.
Life shouldn't be engineered. Meanwhile, we have people literally in the modern day and age doing like genome editing and creating DNA sequences from scratch to implant into fetuses and stuff.
So, I'm sorry, Harin.
Why apologize? According to everything you just told me,
Oh, is Anby crying?
you didn't do anything wrong. I'm crying.
Oh, Soldier 11's
Why
crying.
am I crying?
It's all my fault. I was the captain of our squad and responsible for everyone, but I let you all down. I wasn't wise or strong enough, and I was a coward. If I weren't a coward, I wouldn't have waited until this moment to apologize. I'm only willing to share this now because I know you'll forget everything soon.
Oh, poor Anby. This is actually like you can see that she sounds sad. This is like the first time I've heard her break her monotone since the game started.
Forget everything? But that's impossible. Why?
Silver Squad soldiers who are critically injured have their recent memories wiped within 24 hours. Yours is about to reset. I can't keep avoiding this, Harin. I have to face our old squad mate. I don't know what other cards she has up her sleeves, and I can't guarantee anything.
What a cruel,
I can only try my best.
like, policy that they have. Just everything they do with these guys. Between the not feeling anesthesia and the memory wiping and everything.
I might survive, but if the worst comes to pass, I don't want you to bear the weight of my death. So, just forget this conversation and have a good night's sleep.
No, Anby. You're being selfish. I don't accept your apology. I don't.
Good. This is a bullshit apology.
It's almost midnight.
Anby.
Oh.
What is this place? What am I doing here?
This is fucked up, man.
Your name is Soldier 11.
Not Harin.
Good night.
Man.
Sorry. I must have been talking too loud just now and woke you up.
You better get your ass back in there and talk to her again, I swear to God.
Anby, what are you planning to do?
What do you mean?
Come on, don't hold out on us. Are you sneaking out on some super dangerous business?
Nah, she's just abandoning her child. Deadbeat dad
There's
style.
actually something I need to take care of. No need to worry about me. I'll be fine.
Don't try playing cute with us. Didn't I tell you before? We have a right to know about whatever it is you're involved with this time.
Do we actually? I don't
Plus, Anby,
know if I would say
if
that.
you've really been working on yourself like you said, then you should learn how to ask for help. This thing you're facing, you might not be able to handle it yourself, right?
Even if that were the case, it's still my responsibility, and mine alone. At least, that's what I planned on saying.
Oh?
But the lone wolf in the movies never gets a happy ending. And even if they win, they'll end up losing their home, their pet cat, their daughter, or their lover.
Real life isn't a movie.
I don't want to lose anything, or anyone important to me, Proxy. So, please, help me. Take me back in that hollow, and help me smash up that weird lab, so I can get some closure with my former family.
Honestly, I'm down for this bit, though. If we're not gonna try and be, like, honest with our feelings, we can at least go on a rampage and just vent and fucking destroy everything that caused us to be
Rise
sad.
and I have been waiting for you to say that.
Is that your strategy then? Getting us to help you out for free?
You don't have to do it for free. Just tack it on to the Cunning Hair's tab.
The
I'll be back to settle the bill once this is over.
Cunning Hair's tab up to now is like in the billions.
Right now, I've got someplace to be.
Go watch a movie with my friends.
Don't go running off into any hollows alone, you hear?
I won't. Don't worry. I want you to be the first one, Proxy. The first to witness my resolve.
The first to witness my resolve to commit vandalism. Let's fucking go. Let's break this shit.
Long time no see. Replica number 0. Silver Squad. Captain.
Oh shit, she got it on now.
I'll never see you again.
She got that shit on. The fucking uniform. 1/3 of charge and receives 1 stack of White Thunder. Okay, so it's a 3-hit combo. You hit 3 people and then you hit E. This is a lot like Evelyn.
So, this is what you were like
Seems
back in
skinnier.
your Silver Squad days, Anby? I never thought I'd be back in this. Your fighting style seems to have changed.
Holy shit, you can spam. Not quite at Miyabi levels, but
Old memories are coming back with this uniform.
not exactly far off.
Reliable, Anby. The past me was reliable too.
Yeah, true. She is wearing, like, slightly more form-fitting clothing.
The enemy's tough. Be careful.
Guys, chill. I'm just a girl.
Orders received. No need to be so formal.
Damn, okay. This is kind of smooth, actually. Really, it does put it in perspective. Like, she is actually extremely tiny. She's really is just like a small girl.
I'm heartbroken.
And so are all of her sisters.
Here I was thinking this was a family matter between sisters.
Who's this one? She's... Oh, wait, no, this is Anby.
And brought in outside help.
You're no match for me, whether I bring help or not. We both know how difficult it is to create a silver soldier capable of engaging in combat operations.
Silver soldier.
What if I didn't need to?
Didn't need to. What?
There's one thing you're wrong about. I've already done it. I've achieved the conditions for rebuilding my very own Silver Squad.
I'm sure they're inferior. I'm the original. You can't replace me.
This is so weird. These Ambys. No, these people. None of them seem to have any fighting abilities.
Are they people? Are they sentient?
Weird. These people don't look like soldiers to me.
We just made a family. We just made some people that we can hang out with.
What have you done?
What do you think I've done? I've done something that can stop my organs from being harvested. That can put me in touch with the big shots at Tops. That can help fund my research.
Oh.
No, that's impossible. You're harvesting and selling their organs.
They're okay with this? Because I'm assuming they're also, like, humans.
You created all these sisters of ours just to harvest them like animals?
Hell yeah, Promise Neverland style.
I just used them to exchange for a few necessary resources to reform Silver Squad. I needed a family, really. That's all. You said it yourself. These sisters of ours, right? We are sisters. And we are family. So if we're family, why don't you feel the same pain as me?
The old crabs in a bucket phenomenon. I'm like wondering though, like, if you have the ability to create entire clones from scratch and just make these people, surely you have the ability to just like grow an organ in like a petri dish or something. Surely that would be way simpler to just like make a liver rather than making an entire human. Because you're already making a liver when you make the entire human, you just also have to make a bunch of other stuff. There's better ways of running an organ harvesting businesses, I have to say.
It's a real shame, you know. Neither Harry nor I were perfect enough.
True, I guess.
No matter how
If you need a
hard
large
I
supply.
try, all I can make are defects. Good for nothing but a supply of organs.
This is still fucked up though. Yeah, if you're growing like for quantity over quality, then maybe it would be easier to have all these people just like walking around containing their own organs rather than having like 300 fucking Euler flasks just sitting on a shelf growing all your organs. You're gonna need a lot of storage space for that. But then again, if you're growing entire humans, you're also gonna need like a lot of food, a lot of water, a lot of bathrooms, a lot of beds. Nah, probably not. You can just make them sleep on the floor. I don't know. I feel like the pros and cons here, the pros of growing just a bunch of organs outweighs the pros of having a bunch of humans living with you and having to build them all.
But it's not like there hasn't been any progress. I haven't even told anyone about this yet.
Maybe this makes them more authentic on the black market.
I managed to make some improvements to the technology which will stabilize control of the cloning process.
If I'm buying some kidneys on the black market, I would be like, yeah, I'm gonna take the organic one that was harvested off of a living human being rather than the artificial one that was grown in a lab. It's like how everyone prefers regular meat to lab-grown meat. The authentic stuff, people have a natural preference for that. Okay, so cool. Also, even ignoring then the moral implications of killing all these people within a day is pretty fucking bad. I feel like that should weigh into the pros and cons that she's just not considering that. Are they free range? Are all these Anbys grass fed? I feel like I should know this before purchasing any products from Twiggy. Are they cage free?
Once that's
Are they GMO?
the cost of producing a competent soldier will be at an all-time low. We'll have achieved just what the initial project report said. The magic of producing an army out of sugar and air.
You're making the fucking Powerpuff Girls? Also, if these guys did just get created to lose their organs and die, I feel like they're not like protesting hard enough. They're all pretty chill just hanging out here and standing around in a semicircle and looking ominous. If I was like part of this, I would simply group up with my other 50 comrades and just go punch the shit out of Twiggy.
Anby. Captain Anby. As things stand, there's still a chance for us to work together.
Then again, these guys are like the trained soldiers probably with like the combat moves and stuff. They may still lose 1v50 or 2v50.
You are the final piece of the puzzle. We can produce a steady supply of true soldiers so long as you cooperate.
We haven't actually gotten to making them soldiers yet.
Everything under wraps until we build a huge army of our own.
Okay. Well, they still are capable of feeling pain, though. Like, it's still fucked up from a moral standpoint. But maybe that's just enough to prevent them from revolting, as they desperately need to do.
Just think what such an army could do. Nobody would ever dare humiliate us again. Our Silver Squad could crush New Eridu to smithereens. And
Yes,
you
but
would be its commander.
again, still fully capable of feeling pain and suffering, I think.
Me? I'm fine with whatever.
They may have, like,
Death if you
the
like.
intelligence of,
I
like,
deserve
a
it for
slug or
wasting-
something,
I mean,
but
killing all those sisters of ours.
I used to be friends with a guy who, like, I was, like, very little at this time period, but whenever we'd see, like, a slug on the sidewalk, he would, like, go out of his way to, like, get salt and pour it on them and then watch them die. And they, like, very obviously look like they're in, like, severe pain. Even though, you know, they don't have, like, the same neural pathways that we do and probably don't experience pain in the same way as us, I was like, why would you do this? Just for the fun of it. Like, you're not getting anything out of it. Inflicting pain on, quote-unquote, stupid creatures is still inflicting pain. Maybe it is. I don't think I've seen that one. That definitely sounds like a Rick and Morty plotline, though.
Captain, do you want to come home?
I used to also like work at a like the meat market in like a grocery store, and we had like the lobsters there in the tanks, and sometimes we would have to steam them for people as a request. And like all of my coworkers, every time they did that, they would just like put that shit in the steamer alive, and it would just like die as it slowly got cooked to death. I like went out of my way to learn that like Gordon Ramsay knife trick where you just like insert a knife into its head and just instantly kill it before you do that. And I felt really fucking bad for learning to have to do that, but at the same time, it's so much better than the alternative. Inside's turned into the... And then it's probably some people are just like, hey man, I need the spaghetti, I gotta go kill people. Yes, they're suffering, but it's for my convenience. Oh, it had to be Oh, so I see. That's a funny ass fucking plot line. It's like, obviously pretty dark, but that is some shit that would turn up in Rick and Morty.
This is not my home. I feel disgusted.
And you know, I just said these guys have the intelligence of a slug, maybe, but I feel like they're smarter than that. Because they're capable of standing like humans and have their arms all placed in different places. This one knows how to cross her arms. Maybe they're like dogs or cats or something.
I'm sorry, Twiggy. But now I wish you had died back in the Hollow.
Ooh.
I know. I feel the same way about myself. Disgusted.
And just don't do all this shit. It's that easy.
Get out of here!
It suddenly snatches the needle away and injects. Uh-oh.
What are you doing, idiot? You absolute idiot! Are you insane? You're just a defect. Your body won't be able to handle it. You'll make everyone.
I want to protect
Oh, she
you.
can talk.
Protect all of you. Thank you for letting me be born. I will never let you be lonely.
Girl A was the real hero of the story, and she's gonna be the one to die from this. We're not animating this, though. A familiar figure appears before these terrifying enemies. Oh shit, it's the ethereal Queen Anby's. Thanatos? Is that what this is?
You. Why did you come?
I remembered.
I haven't forgotten the art of combat. Silver Company formation. TWAN, Anti-Ethereal Mark II.
Hell yeah, the team up.
The current you feels really familiar.
Soldier 11, formation. I never
Ooh, okay, these guys are fast.
face you like this.
Ow, bro, stop. They're doing a lot of fucking damage.
Switching positions.
What? I dodged. Fuck you. Okay, that one I did not dodge. That one I just got hit. Well, if Thanatos in Honkai is like
Soldier 11, formation.
the god of death, then he's also something similar to this one because I'm getting absolutely royally fucking destroyed.
Even if our opponent is Twiggy.
Time my basic attacks.
That's my line.
You won't back down.
Do I have to like time it when they're doing something, or do I have to like hit it in rhythm?
At least, you shouldn't miss it too often.
Oh, if you kill one, they both die?
Understood.
Okay, never mind. I just made the other one mad.
Affirmative.
Fuck you.
Why did I subconsciously...
Oh, sorry, I can't let you die. I'm gonna main hand the Anby just for a bit. What? I swapped once and she immediately died, sorry.
The final blow.
I won't let you have it.
She does kind of remind me of Miyabi a little bit, though. Holy damage. Yeah, I was just spam left clicking. I was not doing that shit in rhythm at all. Aw, poor Anby's.
Captain Hein, did I fail the combat test again? They told you I'm not good at fighting.
Oh.
But as long as Captain's here, I'll be okay. Right?
Wow. That one, like, picture just to, like, emotionally devastate us even further. Of when things were relatively happy. Can't believe all of them fucking died because this asshole sent them on a suicide mission. I hope this motherfucker met the worst fate.
What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be with Trigger?
Trigger was the one who covered for me, so I could come here. She's probably still dealing with the enemies that we met on the way here.
You shouldn't be here. You weren't supposed to remember anything.
Anby. Turns out you're not a traitor at all. You're a coward.
That is correct, I can't argue that point.
I'd still be completely in the dark if it weren't for that funny-looking doll.
Huh? You mean there's something wrong with the doll?
Oh, was it a recorder?
There was a camera stuffed inside its head. It recorded your whole confession to me before its battery died.
Good job, Nekomata.
I didn't understand everything, but I knew enough to take action. Seeing as we're sisters, I couldn't let you take this risk alone. And I knew that you didn't betray us. I liked that feeling. It was enough to help me believe in...
Like how the rain is completely frozen.
Proxy, her condition is extremely unstable. Please, get her out of here as fast as you can.
She's stable while she's fighting, and then the instant she has to, like, talk and be emotionally vulnerable, she becomes unstable again.
Got it. Whatever happens next is something you have to do by yourself. Right, Anby?
I already knew Anby was pretty, but she, like, looks even prettier in this outfit.
This tech has to be destroyed.
Time to wreck shit. Get your fucking demolition hammers out.
Thank you for letting me be born.
Anby, what's on your mind?
Proxy, you're still here?
Don't worry. Soldier 11 is safe with Trigger. You can trust her. Now that things are settled, Opal Squad can take over from here. She'll be okay.
Time to cause mayhem and destruction. Soldier 11 and all our sisters are taken care of.
Really? That's great.
I can now rampage without distraction.
You're conflicted. Should you destroy the Silver Company tech or not?
What? Yes, why are we conflicted?
Isn't that obvious? I thought I'd made up my mind to never let this kind of evil happen again.
Don't compromise now. Maybe, why would we hesitate?
You're the captain of Silver Squad, Anby. The way I see it, you've made the right decision here. The Anby I know would never compromise on her resolve just because of what someone else said.
Just because your dead-ass sister was like, oh, everything will be okay back at home where we all are so good and have all these memories. Nah, fuck that place, bro. As long as this technology exists out there for somebody to use, then somebody's going to repeat this exact same mistake.
You're right. I nearly caved there. What would I do without you? Thanks, Proxy.
That's a decision that only you can make, Anby. Well, that brings Proxy operating hours to an end. We'll be waiting for you back at the video store.
Wise just gracefully removing himself from the equation. Removing himself from any level of responsibility.
I've made up my mind.
So do we have the option to either destroy it or not destroy it, I wonder? I guess not. I bet we destroyed it. Anby, welcome back. The Cunning Hares are here to pick you up, and Trigger hasn't left yet either. I think they all want to talk to you, and make sure that you're safe and sound. You want me to chat with them first? Sure. Let's see what everyone has to say about it. Those clothes sure bring back memories, Anby. I was wearing this when you found me. I didn't even realize how much time has gone by. It's impressive you can still fit into your old clothes. I definitely can't wear any of my wardrobe from back then. Yeah, I agree. Where did that come from? Where are you looking? Anby. I'm not... You're still an awful liar. Nicole's put on some weight. Oh, look at this little pause screen. Bang boo pools. Do I not have full internet access at the moment? Or is there something I need to click on from here from the notifications? Oh look, it's Gallagher, he's back. Top 3. So bad these past few years that I couldn't even go to school. I thought I was saying goodbye to my mom and dad, but oh god. Found a perfect... Aww. Oh. So it did turn into like a... What's this one? Echoes of Silver. Family controlling her, we just want to live our own lives, you know. And Grandpa got an organs flop and this guy's mad because he's not getting an inheritance. Can I DM Echoes of Silver? This one especially is super sweet though. It actually is nice that, I guess in a sense, something good came out of this. She accidentally created... Well, I guess not accidentally created. She purposefully created an organ harvesting business, except they weren't used for the purpose she was expecting. Instead, they were used for good. That's so nice. I really like this pause screen, by the way. This is so nice and pleasant. Ooh, I have one more pull. Anby here for sure. Don't even need to hit it. Fuck. Eventually, if I go in with enough false confidence, it will manifest itself and I will get a 5-star. Excuse me, cutie. Have you seen my friend Anby? Rizgod Billy. I am Anby. You're my colleague, Billy Kid. I am really Anby, and I can prove it to you. I remember all the things we went through together. Brother, he was joking. No need to be serious. Don't give me that flustered look. I'm just joking around. Is this what you used to wear before you joined the Cunning Hares? Not bad. It really suits you. Maybe I should switch back to my old threads too. Yes, sir. 5-star Billy incoming. Okay, sorry. I got it out of my system. But I'm really excited for this. Please. Please give me my man in 5 stars. Please make him not the worst character in the game. Wait, I feel like I missed somebody that I needed to talk to. Is Nekomata in here too? Oh shit, whoops. I thought I accidentally left. Soldier 11 has been picked up already? I promise you I will take good care of her. Letting her into the Hollow in such an unstable state doesn't seem like taking good care of her. It's not about letting her, but accompanying her. Everyone has things they're committed to, don't they? I won't stop Soldier 11 from seeing this through, but I can make sure she's not alone. Oh, so that's how you see it. And are you sure this won't cause any problems for Soldier 11 with the military? The text got smaller because she's actually saying so much stuff here at once, it's crazy. The military's factional struggles never cease. Unfortunately, ancient history like Silver Company isn't the focus. After returning, Soldier 11 will undoubtedly receive more professional care than she would lying on the sofa in a video store. Correct, and in fact I'm surprised we never came to that conclusion earlier. Sounds complicated. I knew I wasn't cut out for the military. Don't be too down. I don't think I know any more than 3 people who are suited to be being in the military. And yet there's more than 3 people in the military. Including yourself? Absolutely not. Also, that's probably true given what I know about people in the military. Did you give me that doll to monitor me? Meow, you sure discovered that quickly. I've been hoping to snatch it back first. I suppose I do have that thing too, though. That thing? What thing? Something like... what was it again? Oh, the right to privacy. I don't know about things like that. I was just thinking that if a dummy burger girl like you disappears without a word again, then... Nicole be worried about you. You'll make Nicole super worried. Worried to death. Sorry. I won't do it again. Tsundere. Pinky promise? Everyone was so worried. I've spoken to them. You really do move fast. I'm so happy seeing you smile again, especially considering everything that's happened. Because I've already made a choice I won't regret, I think. Then we can rest easy, for now. Proxy and Wise. I know just expressing my gratitude with words alone is not enough. We're not gonna make you compensate us like Nicole is, though. Don't worry about it. I hope that someday I get a chance to help you too. And then I'll give it my best, just like today. Wow, now that's something we can look forward to. We'll remember it. Next time we find ourselves in a sticky situation, we'll commandeer Anby of the Cunning Hares with extreme prejudice. Please be sure to do so. I will be standing by at all times, awaiting your summons. This is how friendships should be. I will ride with you to Valhalla. Just say the word. Belle, guess who I just ran into on the street? Me. Your doppelganger? That'd be quite interesting. Pity that wasn't the case this time. I actually ran into Anby and Trigger eating burgers together. Fairly close. I thought so too, so I went over to say hi and catch up with them. What did you talk about? It might be faster if you just asked them directly. They were asking me why they hadn't seen you around yet. They're right by 141 right now. You want to go talk with them? Let's see if they're gossiping about my ass. I'm glad they were able to make friends with each other after all this. Nekomata kind of did us a real solid on that one. Helping Anby overcome her cowardice. Why are you leaning on the door to the business? They're gonna get mad at you. Blocking out their customers.
Oh, fried chicken burgers are classic for a reason.
You're saying that with a mouthful of fried chicken burger?
Soldier 11's going to grill me about eating junk food again if I go back smelling like burgers.
I feel like burgers should be pretty strictly against a military, like, diet and training regimen. Like, there's a reason they don't have a fucking... I'm pretty sure there's not, like, a burger MRE.
Burgers don't have a smell. Even if they
What?
did, they would dissipate quickly, and she'd never know.
Burgers don't have a smell? Anby probably smells like absolute shit and doesn't even fucking know it. She probably just smells like grease. But she's so covered in grease all the time that she now has nose blindness to it.
No, there's a smell, right?
Yes.
The scent of burgers definitely lingers, especially when it's a fried chicken burger.
That's not true. Proxy.
She was so ready to defend her viewpoint on that too.
I just got here. I heard you mention Soldier 11. Is she doing better? After all, the last time I saw her, she was in pretty rough shape.
Thanks. Soldier 11 would be really happy to know that you care so much about her. She's made a full recovery.
Nice.
She's completely regained the same training intensity as before her injury. At least with her body, I mean.
What about her mind? Is she slacking off at work?
So her body's recovered, but her memory is still affected?
Not quite. I asked Anby out today to chat with her about what's going on with Soldier 11. Her memory has basically reverted to how it was before the injury. She might occasionally get someone's name wrong, but she doesn't mistake her own identity. And her short-term memory is persisting through to the next day.
That's always a positive. What was that? I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this movie before, but like Memento, the Christopher Nolan movie, where that guy like lacked the ability to form new memories. That's what Soldier 11 has, although it's getting slightly better. And also, I'm pretty sure the guy in the movie had it worse because he like could not go like 10 minutes without forgetting something.
She's made a recovery. That's great.
It's still too early to say.
Trippy ass
She
movie,
seems
but
to
very
have
good.
Completely blanked out what happened during the incident, including the time she spent with you, Anby.
Wake up every day completely unsure of who the fuck you are, what is going on. Oh, so she did end up forgetting. That's
like
sad.
I said, that's great.
You still feel the same way now? She still believes that she was betrayed and abandoned. She still hates that traitor Anby.
That's wonderful.
Wonderful.
Hudeen's a way stronger person than me. Strong enough to keep living with hatred. That's powerful.
She doesn't have to live with hatred though,
I
Andy.
don't know what to say. All I know for sure is the target of her hatred is me. And that's good.
Get up off the cross. Go talk to her. There's no need for any of this. I will yank that doll back from Nekomata and just go like sneak it into Soldier 11's locker in the barracks. I will make her watch that recording on repeat. Go fucking talk to her, I swear to
We
God.
won't be meeting again. So, I won't get killed by her, or vice versa. But once she turns her hatred towards something, or someone else, things will get dangerous. Hudeen is so pure. She's like an unalloyed metal that combusts even in water.
Honestly,
the
yeah.
last thing I ever want to see is her getting hurt by her own flames.
I didn't.
She's like,
realize you
or fucking
put that
Lee
much
Louch.
thought into it.
She's okay with being hated, even though she has pure intentions.
I was just thinking about it while watching some similar movies lately.
There are movies like that?
What?
Yeah. Wanna watch it with me next time, Trigger? We can watch it at the video store.
We'll have it ready for you.
For sure. Drop by anytime.
Thank you, manager. You're very kind. Even I'd blush when people are nice to me like this.
This is just the blush, the pink lights.
I think you're really kind too, Trigger. So, are you all still down for burgers? It's on me today. Come on. You can get whatever you like.
Kinda crazy how she doesn't get sick of burgers since it seems like that's all she eats. I would definitely get sick of ramen every day though too if I was Belle and just eating that shit every day. That was nice. That was very pleasant. Guess I can see what these are too. How long have I been going? 2.5 hours? Yeah, I don't know if I really want to start the... There is more main story now, right? More polychromes? Not enough for a poll. Season 1 epilogue. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna have to do this eventually. But I'll do that the next time I'm on. VR device? Buy the VR part? Workbench? Is it actually the VR part or is it something that's next to it? Archive. Damn, I got a lot of shit that I looked up. Look at Pulchrum Wars and Thugs. So wait, where's Astra? Oh wait, she's in here, I bet. Wait, no. Jeez, look at all this shit. I haven't even been looking at this. It isn't here? Ooh, should I invite her out? Is that what I need to do? And the agent. Wait, prices? What prices? This is another fucking Rickroll, I swear to God. So wait, I'm so confused. The middle one at the top, that's this one, right? So wait, she was taking swimsuit photos? What the fuck? Belle's getting a sneak peek? Brother. Why is this actually going to strangle her for this shit? He's gonna hack into her fucking iCloud account. Okay, maybe he's not completely gay. Maybe I misjudged him. I too would be highly interested in seeing Astriel swimsuit photos, I'm not gonna lie. Seems like it's public though, this is for like a magazine. Wise, you can go find this. Unless she's given Belle some like exclusive behind the scenes photos, in which case, holy shit, Belle's living large. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, when I first clicked on this, I was expecting there to be another reference to like Ask Rickley or something. I was like, holy fuck, he's in this game too. When it started talking about iconic singers and stuff. My phone is broken. Can I borrow yours for a moment? You cheeky little shit. I still ship these two, though. Baby's a celebrity with Astra. Yes! A photo shoot. Specifically, a swimsuit photo shoot. You can say that so easily, but if I said it, I'd probably get hit. True, brother. Sometimes, we as a guy just want to appreciate the female form without ulterior motives. But we can't say it or else we get crucified. Feels bad, man. I didn't even know this whole thing existed. I should like go through and read all these sometime. Especially if I get some fucking polychromes. Wait to see like everybody's opinions on them. What does everyone have to say about like him? Really solves them all as long as you touch his tail. Belle still wants to touch his tail. What do we think about Jane? Or Lord, I don't have too many strong opinions on Jane. I guess we haven't made like friends with her yet. Yeah, I'm gonna go through and read this sometime. Maybe not like all on stream. This is just like a lot of text. It's not super interesting. What about Miyabi? I'm just going through all my favorite characters. Precious visual recording. Belle likes her. Just trying to play it off like it's lies. Trust upgrade, what? Let's do this. While we're on the topic of doing things with Anby. This seems like a nice way to finish, actually. This way I don't have to, like, start a whole nother fucking quest line. Another potential storage space for Hannah. Another one here in this dumpster. Billy lost a document of Nicole's. It seems to be an important document worth tens of thousands of Denny's. Billy's very anxious now. He's now thinking about selling himself to get Denny's for the compensation. Billy, don't do that. Although Nicole, being very forgiving, said it was not a big deal to lose the document, right now the Cunning Hares can't afford to lose that much Denny's. Billy is searching in the nearby neighborhood, and I'm covering 6th Street. It's pretty urgent. Could you help me look for it? Yeah. This is big too because I think I'm like, I need to get a trust level 3 for like one of the missions that I have. How are we ever gonna find a single piece of paper in here? I'm glad I only have to click on a button to search this rather than like hand digging a bunch of fucking garbage. Having to go through your trash to find shit is like one of the most like stressful things. It's gonna be in the very fucking bottom. Comic book you used to like when you were young. You're tempted to grab it, but you opt not to. Good job. I feel like you're gonna get like fucking blood poisoning or something. Hey, an IOU copy for a debt Nicole owes to someone. That one can stay then. An IOU. Nicole said it wasn't a big deal to lose it. Did Nicole lose it? I'm not ruling out that possible. If you throw away contracts, then it never existed. Actually, like, I had thought about this. So, okay, so this is kind of a rabbit hole, but I was listening to a podcast about like those European, like the East India Trading Company and fucking the Dutch and the British ones, and how basically all of their like infrastructure and everything else was based on like contracts, obviously, and I mean so was a lot of things. But back in the day when that shit was just like written on a piece of paper, like if you just lost that single piece of paper, then like fucking everything that you had agreed to was null and void. Like no one could prove that you had agreed to anything. So I mean you treat a contract with the utmost respect because that is like the sole binding document for any decisions that you've made with other people. But now there's the internet, so it's like you have a digital copy of your contract. It's like whatever, you can just get that shit wherever, and everybody can see that you signed it. But maybe we're in a universe now. If you lose a contract, fucking, it doesn't count anymore. It's now invalid. What contract? There never was a contract. However, throwing an IOU away doesn't change anything. As long as the creditor still has the other copy, Nicole has no choice but to pay up. Ah, fuck. The one problem with contract signing multiple copies. We've been fooled, hoisted by our own petard. So the debt remains even if it disappears. Now that I think about it too, probably even old-timey contracts, there was at least like 3 to 4 copies. Multiple copies probably by each person that signed it, all in separate spaces. But if you destroy all of those copies, somebody should make a movie about that, like a heist movie where you destroy every physical copy of a contract that exists so you can get yourself out of an agreement. It's like multiple different heists, but all at once. This would have gone so smoothly without you. Still, I must say I'm surprised to see you sifting through the dumpster as if you've done it countless times before. Funny story there. Proxies are amazing. That was easy. Increase our trust rank by digging through garbage. Done. This set of missions finally done. It's been sitting there waiting for me to finish them forever. Oh shit. Seventh. Okay, these might take a little bit longer. 3 agents trust to level 4. I just got Anby to 3, and I have not been doing any other agents trust missions besides this. Elite proxy. I bet that one probably comes at 40, in which case I'm like relatively close. Alright, I will take this opportunity to drink a coffee, spend my energy, and I think we'll probably call it a day after that.
Nothing beats caffeine on a lazy afternoon. Want some?
Do I need combat simulation drops? I don't know what I'm going to farm yet, but that's probably more valuable than 20 energy. I may also test the Evelyn Astrial build a little bit. I've only been running with Billy teams, but I actually want to give Evelyn a trial run. Give me polychromes, you fucker. Alright. You're still a good dog, I guess. Here. Anby time. It never works. Okay, what do I actually need to farm, though?
Ready for
I have 2
Probably-
guns, so double the accuracy.
I need to get Billy's skills up a little. I feel like he's... If he's gonna be my main DPS, I feel like he's a little bit
standing
behind.
by.
Alright, let's try... Bang,
Ooh, we really
bang,
Preparing to move.
ready
bang.
for combat.
Okay, nice. I do have everyone's skills at least a little bit leveled. My single Bangbu that I've leveled. This isn't the swimsuit, but I guess it's still okay. Let me in. What? I parried that bullshit. I feel like Evelyn... Listen, I am as much of a Billy fanboy as anybody, but I still feel like even with the similar artifacts and relics that I've given them, similar quality,
Target confirmed. Go.
that Evelyn is putting out about 5 times more damage.
Nothing slips through my defense.
Crack that whip. Is there more? What are we doing? Gonna explode? Okay, never mind.
Basic maneuver. Neutralize. Focus fire.
Heads up.
They're exposed.
I'll take point.
Ow! Fuck you.
Let our souls resonate.
All exits are now free.
I don't know if there's an optimal way to be playing the Evelyn combos, but I feel like she's doing okay with just me button spamming.
Precision strike.
I know she has a similar like release mechanic as Anby, where it's like you stack it and do a certain number of things and then she does bonus damage.
Preparing takedown.
Sorry, no one gets past me.
This is a good combo, it feels like.
This is our chance.
I knew it wouldn't be so easy. The best
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
is a strong offense.
I love that finisher. She's just so fucking badass and just like not even looking at people as they die. I really gotta do this shit twice, bro. Fuck you. This is the Echoes of War in it, so I can only do like 3 of these per week. Yeah. Whatever. Billy deserves first priority on upgrades. Just stays the same, I guess. Oh shit. Blocking fucking everything. Except that one. That one I got hit by.
Get to safety.
Why is this one going so much faster? Am I comboing properly all of a sudden?
No one can catch me. The best defense is a strong offense.
Oh nice, I keep the tether active. The red string of fate.
They're spaced. Eliminating target.
Ow bro, I'm sorry. Oh fuck, I didn't parry that one.
Sorry, no one can catch me.
Electric charge.
I love the full like 5-man combos when that happens. That shit is fucking great.
We'll never back down.
Heads up. I knew it would be so bad.
I feel like I'm button mashing, but it somehow feels like I'm being skilled also. I'm definitely not. This is like easy as fuck, but I just feel like I'm being super cool when all this stuff is happening. Which is part of why the reason I think this game is actually good, and it's hard to explain to people that this game is good, as previously stated, because people do just have the perception of it being a Gooner game. But the combat in this game is so fucking satisfying. So satisfying to put like the combos together and do cool stuff.
Standing by.
Alright, so what do I need for the next skill upgrade for you, Billy?
Double the accuracy.
9 of this fucking thing? That's so many. Oh shit. I think I've already done the one for this week, but I'll test that out next time too.
All accounted for. Ready for combat.
Alright, we'll run Billy again.
I have 2 guns.
Standing by.
I'm glad they're giving some love to all like the 1.0 characters and stuff.
Let's move.
I know there is a tendency in Hoyo games for like the initial characters to be kind of neglected upon like after enough time has passed. Like they get power crept a lot and usually don't get a lot of changes. But every now and then they do like some quality of life updates and fun things for the characters.
Easy target. Perfect.
I feel like Astrial just broken for triggering like the perfect assist. Ow!
I got you.
Sorry.
Feel the power of Starlight. Not good.
I need to figure out how to put the combos together with this comp too. I know for a fact it's still doable.
We'll never back down. Eliminating target.
Nice. Nice dramatic pose, Anby. You really killed it. I only got 3 of them, bro. I thought I was supposed to get like 5 or 6.
In my sight.
Get him a million.
I've got plenty of
Oh, little buddy.
Starlight Knights, assemble! Easy target. Perfect.
I didn't even parry anything. That guy wasn't even aiming at me.
Quit moving.
One other reason I like ability is that I can just stand really far away and left click and it still does decent damage. I'm not quite sure why I'm amused by that as much as I am.
Maximum firepower. Don't worry,
But that was part of the reason I liked playing Trigger just now too. The fucking AFK left click strat. One more. Libby? What's Libby? What's Kibby? Guess I accidentally slept through the night. I spent all day at the thing. Is Kibby someone in here? The only thing that turns up is a... Oh, is that the name of the cat? I see. Yeah, I was like Googling Kibby ZZZ and the only thing that was coming up was a VR chat avatar. I was like, what?
Try this.
Oh yeah, I gotta do the poker thing for the next day that you were talking about. Now she's wherever she needs to be, I guess, for me to do that.
Feel the power of Starlight. It's my turn.
There we go. Now we're finally putting some together.
There it goes. They're charging up. My turn.
What was that attack? That was bullshit.
Opening.
What are you waiting for? To catch a bullet?
Thanks. This one's for you. Hey, we'll never back down. Neutralize.
Ult for the KO. Nice. I really want to get the next proxy level so I can level everybody up to 50. That'll be huge. Okay, well I made it to the next day because I'm sleeping in the VR place. Where can I find Pulchra? Is she gonna be chilling on 6th Street somewhere? Go outside.
Standing by.
And also, let me upgrade this real
Time to
quick.
shine.
Well, 45, are you fucking kidding me? I can't even do this shit yet? Fuck you. God damn it. Maybe I should focus on everybody's like skills and stuff first. Yeah, that'll be what I spend the rest of my energy on.
Preparing to move out.
Pulchra, where art thou? Can I see you in my video store? Seth? You are unwanted here. You are not my wife. Should I just see her, like, out and about? Is she supposed to be here somewhere? Oh, hey, Ellen. Schoolgirl outfit, Ellen. Street isn't even that trendy. I'm just waiting for my noodles. Side gig? No thanks. Talking so much in front of a camera, just thinking about it tires me out. Plus, I've been working part-time. No need for a side hustle. But honestly, working part-time is so draining. It would be so cool if you could get Denny's by just tapping on a screen, like in games. Do I have the news for you? Just start day trading. It's that easy. You definitely won't lose all of your money. I mean, I'm assuming so because I slept at the VR place and then I woke up and it's the next morning. Should I, like, skip an entire day again? I'm just gonna stand out here in the street overnight. Talk to the woman in front of the shelves at the video store. Interesting. That wasn't there a second ago. Yanagi, you're also a woman in front of the video store, but you're not who I'm looking for at the moment. What the? How did you get in here? You creature. No pets allowed. I didn't expect it's a well-stocked store considering how small it is. What could she be doing here? I should calm down. I've met her a few times before, but each time it was Azios. Her appearance here today just a coincidence? It must be. Is there a movie you're looking for? Manager, why did you go silent for a few seconds when you saw me just now? How about I take a wild guess? You're considering the odds of your cover being blown? Pathan? Uh-oh. Oh, don't make that expression. What's wrong? You never even considered the possibility of your identity being exposed? You fucking not tell anybody though while you're at it? No secret stays hidden forever, especially not in front of a professional like me. What do you want? Don't act like you don't know. Our only connection is the Tour de Inferno. How should I put it? That guy Lucius rubs me the wrong way in both appearance and demeanor, but he offered way too much. First, start with the proxies who mess things up, and then slowly deal with those sons of Caledon piggies. You'd better stand still, beautiful. You wouldn't want your beloved brother to open the door and see blood splattered all over the floor, would you? This bitch. That's it. Oh shit! Hi Proxy, I'm here to play. Actually, someone you know is coming today. Oh Kitty, you're already here. That was quick. What's with you two? You look so serious. What, Kitty? Ah, Bernice, you came at the worst possible time. I was this close to completely fooling the Proxy. I might have even managed to tie her up. Bernice actually did somehow manage to make friends with her? That's crazy. You were pretending to be an evil outer ring mercenary in front of the Poxy? Poxy? Why did I just say that? Proxy? Wow, that sounds like fun. If I'd known earlier, I would have come with you and helped you tie me up. Imagine me begging the Proxy for help. That would have been priceless. I'm imagining Bernice is just really into the idea and is trying to frame it as something innocent. He's like, no, but really, imagine if you tied me up. Imagine how that would be funny it would be if you tied my wrists. That would be extremely hilarious. Forget it. With your acting, you blow our cover within the first 10 seconds. Well, looks like the fun's over. Think of this as just a little greeting gift, Proxy. What kind of welcome gift is that? Alright, I almost forgot. Oh wait, Bernice is saying that. Alright, almost forgot. Let me formally introduce you. This is Pulchra, a new member of the Sons of Caledon. That's about the gist of it. There hasn't been much going on in the Outer Ring lately, so my income has been unstable. Just so happens the Sons of Caledon needed someone good at gathering intel, so I agreed to join them. That's it? That's it. Anyway, our little dispute from before was all business. Ooh, capitalization error, another one from the typo jar. Caesar said it herself. Turned meat jerky into gold leaf. In any case, Proxy, Kitty is one of us now. Since she just joined, please look out for her. That's right, Proxy. I hear you've got a lot on your plate in the Hollows, so don't forget to take care of my business as well. Alright, shit. I should get a Bernice trust event increase for that, too. It's funny how, them threatening to tie me up is oh, wait, no, I guess that was Bernice being tied. I feel bad making that joke, because I feel like Bernice is also someone who probably has not thought about sex, once in her entire life. She just operates on cartoon logic. I guess probably if I was starting the... It says talk to Wise, I'm guessing that's for the start of the next main missions. I'll save that for later.
Ready for combat.
What can I blow my last little bit of energy on? Probably I need to do a little bit of this. Level 4 for this guy that I left click on all damn day. That simply will not do. I'm actually incredibly surprised that Pulchra agreed to be friends with Bernice after that terrifying experience she had the first time.
I'll take you.
But I guess that explains why we now have Pulchra as a playable character. She is now one of the good guys. Look at these guys moving in perfect tandem. Wait, I'm missing. What the fuck?
My bullets never lose sight of their target.
Electric charge.
Nice. kitty. She had a very terrifying look in her eyes. One more, for good measure. Is this the one I need for all attack characters? In which case I should probably farm the shit out of this, because I have a lot of stuff that I need to level up.
At your command.
I like when they stay perfectly stacked on top of each other like this and make the fight basically last 2 seconds. Better use of my time when they do it like that. Why don't I get double that one time? I thought that was for all the energy that I spend. Please tell me it's not nighttime already. Everybody, everything up to, probably this one. Almost everything up to 6. Tell you what. Let's go ahead and get everything up to 6. The event? Wait, which one? $45? Fuck you, that's so high. Word, I need to actually start on this then. HIA Club? Okay, awesome. I have exactly 60 energy left, so let me blow that real quick and then I'll start and or finish this. Oh, 2 big guys in this one. Oh, didn't parry that. How did I just take 1 damage? What just hit me? Ow.
My bullets never lose sight of their target. Feel the power of Starlight.
Interactive gameplay time. Always classic. I need to get my 5 stars looking like halfway decent and respectable like you guys have them. They're not quite there yet. Still only level 40. I guess I need to level up the actual Internaut level before anything else then. So wait, HIA Club. Is it outside or is it inside this one? Oh wait, it's inside. Because this is the HIA Club. Ollie, are you involved? Is it one of these two, maybe? Simulated battle trial, is it this? Because I can't do this right now. It's probably not that. Expert challenge? I don't think it's that. Can I get this chest? Or is it this blonde chick in the back? I'll talk to her in a second. Hello, Kylie Jenner. Perfectly fine, but she doesn't turn out like this. What's wrong? The regular lady from our club. It's like this. My workmate Tully seems to have encountered a bit of a malfunction. After ending the latest version of the VR machine test, it fell into a mental anomaly, constantly shouting strange words about defeating bad guys and saving the world. After examination, I discovered that its data had a localized disorder, existing in a state that can be understood as a lucid dream. Only when the desires within the dream are fulfilled can it return to reality. I don't have much combat experience. Someone could enter her dream and complete an adventure together in the virtual world. Perhaps it could help restore it to normal. Alright. Try not to argue with it, or the condition might worsen. Time to go into this virtual hell that we cannot leave. If we don't leave now, we'll be too late. Forced to suppress the crisis, can you see this otherworldly entrance? We must purge the evil creatures there. It will soon invade New Eridu through this fissure, and we must eliminate them all before that happens. Entrance to another world? Oh wait, that's not him saying that. Is it referring to this VR device? Solve this together with me? Don't worry, I'll protect you. Let's go. Look at this little adventurous guy. Oh shit. I have to play with some guys that I don't own. Actually, wait, that's a lie. I own... Wow, what a dramatic hair flip. I own all 3 of the characters in this team. I just haven't built my Kaleda at all. It's automatic tracking missiles. Oh, it's like fucking... Shit, what does this remind me of? I played a game like this one time. Where you're like... Oh, this was like the zombies minigame in like one of the Call of Duty zombies where you were like from the top down and you were... And the zombies would all come from off screen and do stuff. Also reminds me of one of like the temporary game modes in League where it was like PvE like this. This is it. Dead Ops. Yeah, I think that was the name of it. Let me make sure. Fuck yeah, man. I played the shit out of some Dead Ops. That shit was so cool. I'm glad you remember the name of that because holy moly, I spent an unreasonable amount of time on that. That is like a whole like genre of game though. Like, I don't know what the name for it is. Top-down shooter. Yeah, that's a good name for it. I like top-down shooters. Or Dreamland or Zonium can be upgraded a different number of times. Okay. Cool. Next. Get him, Tully. Tully is really the protagonist in this story. Everyone else is only useful for grouping them up so he can kill them with his rocket launcher. Oh, hey guys. The fucking loot goblins. Come back here, stop running. I'm focusing you.
Securing the perimeter.
Nice. Increases the number of missiles launched? That sounds fun. I'm not reading all those. I like how I just faceplant like that. Oh damn, I still got more money to spend. Buy everything. Oh shit, the big boys are out now.
I'll take over now. Your journey ends with me. Ambush.
Oh, these guys don't do that much damage. I don't need to focus too hard. I'm not fucking parry? Why is that shit not working?
Get to safety.
Okay, there we go. I'm just dumb and bad.
I'll protect you, Miss Yao.
Don't get in my way!
All exits are now free.
The way that it like kind of stacks them all together like that is pretty satisfying.
Let our souls serve
Securing the perimeter.
Does this give Tully an ether damage boost? It should. Astrality. Should boost all of our allies, including Bangboos. Cool. Alright, well I'm definitely, I don't think I have the time to do all these right at this moment, but I'm definitely going to... Okay, so the last one comes out tomorrow. Yeah, I'll definitely do these because Free Kitty Constellation will be quite nice. Free Kitty's Cinema, whatever the hell it's called in this game.
Looking for intel? Or hiring me for
So she's also a stun character. What does her shit actually do? Physical stun. That's a lot of words. 4-star physical trigger. Alright. It is a gun. It's a gun with a saw attached to it.
Loyalty lies with the winner.
Well, I need to see her in a different pose so I can like look at what this weapon is. She's not posing in a way I can see her gun. She's just posing so she can just stick her boobs out as far as possible. I guess we're going for the classic sex sells over cool weapons sells. Do I have anything else in these guys that I can upgrade at the moment? Not presently. I did lose a 50-50 on her, but that was what enabled me to get Evelyn, so I can't actually complain about that. Also, this means that I can actually do the single team up in this game now with Kaleda and Ben, so that's big. Almost as big as Ben bigger. The problem is that I'd have to build both of these, and I don't think I have the resources to do all that. Dash around, she's not on the... Oh, okay. Also, I do have one of these that I can do. It's always satisfying to do this. I may eventually build her. Because here's the thing, now I'm actually going to be short on stun characters for the teams that I want to build. So I'll need to build another, like, 2 stun characters. I was assuming Anby would be one of them. Which again, I don't even have her yet, so that's not even a guarantee that I have her as one of my DPS. But I may do Polker as my second stun unit. So out of units that I have built right now, I have...
Or hiring me for a job.
2 DPS, 1 stun, 2 supports. Is that actually what happened? I didn't even fucking notice.
Come on, let's get to work.
Typical though, typical.
It's our turn, bro.
Ooh, we really harmonize.
Alright, so still I'm spending energy. I still need to get everyone's skills up to at least 6, because
Ready for combat.
I can do that before I get to the next proxy level. Everything else I'm kind of locked in place. Elite proxy. Is it like that for everybody or just for like... No, I have not been paying attention. Maybe I'm like not as locked in as I should be to the fan service in this game. Holy fuck, I feel bad now. Please tell me there's someone I know there's not. Shit.
Time for some hard labor?
Do I have any standard pulls? I do. Please, somebody I already own. God damn it, fuck you. Please, bro, now I'm down bad. Yes, sir. Ooh, this one's big, actually.
Standing by.
All right, I'm paying attention to this one.
Something? My services are expensive.
I need to get this outfit for her too, actually. Yep, sure enough. I literally have not even been paying attention to that. That's crazy that is a thing that happens. She still looks pretty fully clothed. Even with like 5 or 6 or whatever I have her at. He is losing it though. He is starting to... I can turn the things on and off. Change the vision. Okay, yeah, you're right. Don't show. Why would I want to? I can customize it. So I guess it's like, yeah, once it gets to 4 maybe is when they start actually losing clothes, because these seem kind of just like doled out. Who else do I have at 4? I have her at 5, damn. I have her at 4. I don't even know if I want to see Cora naked. This just feels manipulative. She's too cute and innocent. Also, she's definitely underage. I feel like I should be the main thing. I need to get Billy undressed. Does he have skin under this? I need 1, 2, 3 on. So wait. These two were like incompatible with each other. Oh, I see. I didn't know she had scars. I'm sure we'll get more of her backstory eventually too. Holy shit, this one was absolutely massive though. This like, she just completely took off her whole fucking shirt. I guess Piper isn't actually underage, so that one's fine. She's like 40. Grace? Oh shit. I have to. She is the most ridiculously built character in this game. Grace C6. Dude, the Anby one's kind of crazy too, actually. Dude, the Lycan one, he is actually just fully out and about. Race C6 ZZZ art. The only thing I could find was like this really fucking low resolution image. Dude, they actually are just losing their clothes so fast. Also, I feel like it's cropped because there's not anything in here that would, This is a YouTube video. Oh, it's feet. Never mind, I see. She has her feet like right in front of the fucking camera. Listen, I'm not actually normally a foot guy, but for Grace I could maybe compromise. She got the dogs out, as the kids say these days. Fucking crazy. I'm surprised they focused on the feet rather than her other assets. But I guess they know they kind of have to mix things up to keep people interested. Ah, shit, what does Pulchra's look like? Now I have to look this up. Pulchra, C6, ZZZ, art. Dude, yeah, she is just fully naked in this one, too. This looks like a different art than the one that's actually on here, though. Oh, this is fan art. Never mind. I was gonna say, this just looks like a nude photo shoot. What's this? So is this a fan art? Or just leaked? These look really good too, though. Caesar is still wife tier. I think Caesar is still probably my favorite girl character in the game. Bernice, like... Bernice is like really close in second, honestly. Astra and Evelyn are also S tier. And Nicole. Honestly, most of the girls in this game, or at least the ones that are like not super short, are all S tier. Soldier 11's A tier. I like her. I don't like her as much as my normal squad. Miyabi, S tier. Bernice, S tier. Grace, S plus. Ellen, S. Yanagi, S. Julian, S. Qingyi, not tall, doesn't count. Jane, S plus 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 plus. Anby, not even tall, but S plus, S tier. They've got the character design down fucking pat. Miyabi is short, but her personality is big. And I actually mean that like her person, like not even like in the sexual sense of like her, I'm just saying her personalities are big. Like her personality is big. She has the personality of a like old, very like sincere person, and I like that about her. But yeah, just all the fucking girls in this game are wife tier like immediately. They definitely have the character design down to a science. Also, and I know I've said this previously, but yes, this was about to be the point that I was going to make, except about the guys. I like the guys in this game so much more than the guys in Honkai because the guys in this game are so fucking stupid. I love the fact that they're stupid. Billy is great. That makes him so much more appealing to me. Haramasa is kind of smart, but he's also a lazy bitch. That makes him relatable. Anton, he's great. I don't like have a super soft spot for him or anything, but he's pretty good. Ben is fucking awesome. I love Ben to death because he's such a sweetheart while looking like this. Seth, I'm kind of indifferent on, honestly. Lycon, husband tier. Lighter, he's in the tier of going out with all your drinking buddies and having a good time. And that's all the guys. Damn, the ratio of girls to guys is still way higher in favor of the girls, but I guess that makes sense given the game's player base, like, distributions. Is he really? Literally the only one? That's probably for the best, because he was also the first one who would be like... Even if we had been friends with this guy for 5 years, if we told her we were Phaethon, he would immediately go to his superiors and be like, "Boss, I found out the secret identities of the legendary proxy Phaethon. They operate this video store down on 6th." He would sell us out immediately for this, like, his own sense of justice. He's an airhead. Damn. Yeah, they're actually getting a pretty respectable roster of characters built out now. There was only like 12 when I first started playing this shit. And all of them, or at least most of them, all S tier. I still don't know who Hugo is. What is his relation and to Vivian? Oh yeah, he was the guy that from Lycan's cutscene. That's right. The guy who he has a past with. And Vivian, I don't know too much about her. I know that she's like a super fangirl for Phaethon, though. So probably will get along with her pretty well. Yeah. I googled ZZZ Vivian, and the very first thing that came up was a daily Vivian Twitter account that somebody already made, where they post Vivian images. Which I surely imagine there's like not even a ton of. She literally has been revealed like 2 seconds ago. Is there a fan page for every character in this game? There should be. Daily, who would be the most unlikely one to have a fan page? Piper. Yep. Daily Piper. There it is. 2,000 followers. Daily Seth. Daily Seth Lau. Only 300 followers on this guy, but he is there. He's been active since fucking... Oh wait, no, he's still active. Good, I'm glad this is like Pokemon. Every character is somebody's favorite. Even the ones that you may overlook or would think wouldn't be super popular, every character is going to be somebody's favorite, just like every Pokemon is someone's favorite. A Vivian? Damn. Maybe people really like Vivian's design, like, a lot. I understand, I like it a lot too. And again, this is I got the pointy ears too. I know the pointy ears are. That's the draw. She also looks like Castris, who also looks like Emilia from ReZero. Vivian. I guess she's shorter though. She's like a. I like the red eyes too. They just can't stop dropping wives. It just comes naturally to them at this point. It's as easy as breathing for them. Every patch, new wife. Sometimes they mix it up and drop a new husband. Okay, hold up. I gotta see if there's like a trailer for her. All it is leaks right now. Alright, no, probably she turns up in the story event. I just haven't played it yet. But that's more incentive for me to play this eventually, because I will be doing this and I will be interacting with Vivian, goddammit. I will make friends with all of these cute characters. All of these adorable creatures. Vivian trailer? Teaser? I Google her and the very first thing that comes up is an ad for Zenless Zone Zero. Download ZZZ and begin your action adventure. I think you're a little bit late on that one, YouTube. Hoya versus all new ARPG Zenless Zone Zero. I can't seem to find it. Do you have a link for it or something? All I can find is interactions of people doing stuff.
People often.
Okay, huge. Let me try this. Thank you, thank you. Wink.
People often mask their true intentions.
Kind of weird cropping for. I don't know why it's turning up like this.
What you can't see is the real truth.
Okay, that's pretty quick, but still.
Mask their true intentions. Sometimes, what you can't see is the real truth.
She has such a nice, soft voice.
People often mask their true intentions.
Also, she is not as like small as I'm originally giving her credit for.
Is the real truth.
So she's also in Mockingbird. Okay. That's pretty cool. That'll be a pretty exciting, like, faction to... She's just like a short stack or something. She was definitely built like an adult woman. Yeah, a gang of phantom thieves is a pretty cool faction. That archetype has not yet been covered in this game. I'm excited to see where they go with that, and especially how they relate to Lycan, too. I see, she's compensating. What an adorable little creature. She's probably one of those that would get, like, really insulted, too, if you called her short. And may just kill you. Also, she may be a vampire, so she may drink your blood. Also, she's a criminal, so she'll probably rob you. But I wouldn't even be too mad about that. Fair enough, pretty vampire lady. You can have my wallet at this point. You've earned it. Cool. Excited for all the stuff coming out soon. I still need to finish the fucking Honkai quest. They're releasing too much shit. I just don't have enough time to play all this. Speaking of not having enough time, I'm probably going to go ahead and end the late stream right here. I feel like I've gone past my normal time because I've just been yapping so much. Hell yeah. I'm not sure how close I am. I'm assuming not at all. I've only played for the duration of one stream, so like 2 or 3 hours in, and probably there's like a lot more than that. But I do need to like still get on and do that also. Glad we have acquired a Pulchra. It's not Anby yet, but we're gonna get Anby too. I believe this from the bottom of my heart.
My loyalty lies with the winner.
I have freebies. Is this enough for a pull? Oh shit, one pull before we go to bed. Shit. She looks extremely pettable. I am incredibly envious of the masseuse that was giving her the massage in the cutscene. Like, not even from like a sexual standpoint. I'm not even being creepy. Like, I just want to like pet her and see what the fur feels like. Not coping, I swear. Alright. I'm gonna call it here. Tonight we will go to bed, dream of Anby and Pulchra. Oh shit, what else? What else? What am I missing? 3-inch ambition? Why does that sound so weird? Oh, I have Bupon pulls. The sheen of silver is not innocence. Box cutter? Originally much more modest, the focus during its creation was on offensive capability and stealth until its owner met a group of curious and loud individuals who had no concept of subtlety. Not only do they put flashy stickers on it, but after injuring their fingers, they often use it to cut ropes, open boxes, and even slice through sticky tape. That box cutter. Let me borrow it, thanks. Boss, it's not a box cutter, it's called Hidden Claw. Hey, kitty, let me borrow your box cutter. It's not a box cutter, it's called Hidden Claw. Mind if little me takes your box cutter for a mo? Fine, it's a box cutter, whatever makes you happy. So Bernice fucking hijacked Polkar's Z drive and made it some other shit. It still looks really good. I don't see any of the stickers they did. I should add more of Bernice's stickers on there. That would be fucking peak. Yeah, I love these two's interactions. I hope we get to see more continuously. It seems like Polkar's at least a little bit okay with being called kitty and treated like an actual cat. For the life of me, I don't know why, but she seems to get along with Bernice pretty well. Yeah, it's gonna be maybe a little bit hard for her to fit in because she seems like the straight man of the group. She seems like the only one with working brain cells. Maybe Piper occasionally has working brain cells. But eventually, she will become Goofy too. I bet she can probably pull it off. She's just looking to be comfortable more than anything else, and if she's okay with acting up or cutting up a little bit to allow that, then that's fine. That's true, I forgot about Lucy. She actually does have brain cells. The only one in the group. Not nearly enough to, like, cover for everybody else's shortages, but enough to keep things operating relatively smoothly. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna kick it. Now that it is nighttime here, both here and in Lumina Square, it seems like a perfect time. Also, I'm super dehydrated. I need something to drink. Yep, I'll see you, my friend. Have a good rest of your Thursday. I probably won't be on again until the weekend. I'll be playing probably more Zenless or Honkai and League. Whatever the fuck I feel like. We got time to figure that shit out. It's okay. Take it easy. Have a good night. Adios. See ya, see ya.